back to Wicked Initiative. I'm your humble DM, Dan Perez. With me, I got my wicked awesome adventurers. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Last week, you guys were leaving Zuma's laboratory as you guys departed from the little water ship, submarine thing that you guys had managed to acquire on Zuma's tab for 50 gold.
Oh, yeah.
You guys headed on towards, I believe, Zachary's steelwork, correct? To go and look at some of his wares. And you find a very finely dressed kobold by the name of Zachary, who sold you all a couple of things, mostly weapons. That's pretty much his shtick. You guys notice that some of the weapons are fairly well crafted, enough for them to be used within the elite force of the Immortals here in the Mecca. And you guys, I don't remember who bought what, but I think a lot of you got different things. I think you had some sort of necklace thing.
Was it Periapt?
Yes, of wound closure.
That's it.
And then someone else bought something.
You bought.
Yeah.
You traded
I
something for
I
something.
bartered. Yeah.
Oh right, you got rid of the finial to the staff,
Yeah.
and you traded that for a moonsicle.
Yeah,
Yes.
plus one.
Oh, did you end up getting the moonsicle?
Yeah. It was a fair trade. It was uncommon item for
Oh,
now.
that's
And then
right.
you had yours
My
upgraded,
sword,
Oh, yeah.
yes, with the
Which-
obsidian edge.
we have
Fixed.
fixed. It is not
Plus
a
13.
plus 13.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Would have been wild, though.
Yes, the plus 5 only applies to the spell that is attached to it, which you chose Divine Smite, which in
Yes.
this case does not need to be used here because that is used after you've already hit something.
Yes.
And then you guys say a bid adieu to Zachary. He gives you guys advice that if you guys need anything else, armor-wise, or rings, or mounts, or whatever else that you could possibly imagine, you'd probably find it at Rylex Rarities. He'd be the guy for you, other than weapons. You won't find weapons there. On that note, you guys headed over towards the Hall of Soothing Silver in attempts to hopefully gain or find some lodging for the evening as it starts to calm down for the night, at least in this particular area, as you guys are in the Industrial District, the working class. And as you guys make your way in Zarzros, you meet back up with Zelia, who is the High Priestess, one of the clerics here at the Hall of Soothing Silver, also the person who sent you on your initial quest to find this stone/egg. In talking with her, you find out that she comes off a little suspicious to you, at least from your insights, but she had no prior knowledge that it could potentially be an egg. They were going to research it. It belongs here. That's just all she kind of knew. She also told you guys that some of the paladins were sent to the front lines alongside the blood scales, but that there was some interference in the channels that are being used, magic or otherwise, in basically intercepting these calls. And so they have told them to stop using that for now. She had mentioned that the dean of the School of Astrology, Dean Orion, who is an astromage, a high astromage over at the school, had basically said there's a large chaotic force of frequencies over in Gorthak's Maw, and he doesn't know what's causing it, where it's stemming from, but that if you needed to acquire more information or considering looking into this, you should probably go see him at the School of Astrology. And in closing, she also gave you a sword, Thunzandal's sword, that was acquired, a crystal sword, wonderful crystal blade, sharp as ever, and it was passed on to you, as is the nature of these things when masters move on or they die. However, in this moment, Zarsos, you also had a refreshing of a memory, in which you finally gather your wits about you and, as you're looking at this sword, recover what Thunsandal had said in his dying breaths. And that was 2 words, and that was payoff and branch, in which you understood to being the whole Theodore's house situation, where in the mirror you guys had seen some sort of payoff, some deal that had been done between a human and a dragonborn, in which Nephrex scurries off away, and you see the last images of a disguised self sort of like pull away from him, as Nephrex was in the visage of Foxfire in disguise. As this is finishing up, I believe you guys were trying to figure out what you guys were doing tonight.
We go to the other magic shop. What is it called again?
What's that?
What's the other magic?
Rylex
Rylex.
Rarities.
Rylax.
And still outside the room is Benadir, the acolyte that is at your service, at your beck and call, whenever she is needed.
We did shoo her away.
You did shoo her away because you guys had some private
Aggressively.
conversations in which she was obviously obliged. You guys are in a barracks-style setting here. This is a housing, kind of like a hotel for the paladins that would be staying here normally if they weren't at war currently.
Well, we have 2 options so far with this new information. We can continue our shopping trip to Rylax, or we can go seek out Silas. As much as I'm frustrated to do so.
I don't necessarily think we need to stick together. It's a big city.
Actually, I would disagree. Because it is a big city, it might be dangerous to separate.
We don't know what lurks in the shadows around here. I agree with Argar.
And we've already been jumped once. And that was in a small village.
I'm used to shadows. I'll be alright.
Yes, but this is a party. Not all of us are used to the shadows.
Silverframe, perhaps, why are you so quick to always escape from the group? Are you hiding something?
No, of course not.
He likes to be alone. I understand. I just don't think it's a propriety right now.
A friend of yours was also almost murdered before you could arrive, and you were but 200 feet away. Do you call him friend?
Yes.
Would you like that to happen? What happens when you go off and you are 400 meters away? What then? You will not make it in time.
Or
You can go off on your own if you would like. But you may not know who is tracking you as well. I have removed the scry, but there are other means at work here. We have heard of intercepting calls. Even if you were able to make it to him, they would know instantly.
I can't remember if this is all common knowledge or what, if we talked about it at all. Aren't we also worried that he's somehow probably being tracked with that stuff that got injected in him?
That's Gax, I think.
Well, Gax and him, he drank it, remember?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, are we, like, did we talk about that too? Because I'm like, even if we're pretty much
talked
findable
about
even
it.
all together with him like that. I feel like
We
can
talked
trap
about
them
it,
in
and
that.
then we all saw him drink it.
Yeah, so I'm saying we're already.
But it's
The
because
target.
he had already been tracked that I think he
Mm.
drank it, so that it wasn't a new person.
Yeah.
I think he said it because he didn't want me to drink it.
Yeah, because he didn't want.
He didn't want.
Who's
Unless,
your daddy?
unless is that the play?
The play.
If I'm with you all, I'm a liability. I don't know if I'm tagged right now, but I'd rather not find out with everyone around where they can get to all of you.
Nixel,
However-
we have been together too long for you to call yourself a liability. No one here sees you as such.
And if you remove yourself from the group, what's to say that we'll be able to save you if the need should arise?
Agreed.
We should journey together.
You're willing to help me with my own endeavors. It's only fair I return the favor.
And we know I've been hit with it, right? And I'm not leaving the group anytime soon.
Certainly not without me.
Yeah. So I don't see why you would have to leave. And who knows, maybe the magic shop has something that can block them from finding us.
The more time we waste, the later it gets, and the less likely we're to see these people that we need to after Rylex.
Let's make haste.
Who should we see first? Rylex?
It sounds like Rylex.
I would agree.
You see Seraphina walks over to you, Cedric, and she says, I'm gonna go speak with the High Priestess about possible accommodations here.
Sounds like a marvelous idea.
Excellent. I'll see you later this evening, perhaps.
Yes.
And she
we'll
walks.
We'll make our way back here.
You all, you have been a great help to me. My plans forward are to find a space here, I believe.
Thank you, High Priestess, and I'll give a bow.
And just to clarify, is she no longer bald?
Oh my god! No.
I just want to know.
She's
Is there-
healed. She's
She
whole.
is no longer bald. She's healed over the past few days.
Move back that quick.
She had lost a couple. She had lost, like, her hair was scalped. Like,
She was
greater
scalped.
greater restoration can, like, remend.
Okay. It's
I was gonna
fine.
say, like,
Parts.
is it like a case where she just managed to regenerate her scalp so that her hair can start to grow again, or
No, it's
Rocking the buzz cut.
Yeah,
it's a level 5
She got a
spell.
buzz cut. I'm gonna go with she got a buzz cut.
The crew cut.
She's
like this.
She's rocking
like
a
this.
She's
buzz.
wearing the scalp as a wig.
Stop.
No.
No, stop. She literally is talking to Cedric and she's like rubbing her low.
Like the fuzz.
Oh my god.
I'm sure her hair
so
would grow
tactile.
back with a level 5 spell, though.
It
She-
bounces back.
You just hear a muttering over and over. You guys are crazy. As
We
she
didn't- we
opens
didn't
the
say
door
that. This is about
and
me.
Much less
closes
Cedric.
it very quietly behind her. And you hear the pitter patter of her walking away.
It's reassuring knowing she's somewhere safe now.
I'm sure that the paladins will look after her.
I have no doubt.
I hope that's the case.
To Rylex.
Two relics.
Cool.
Onward and upward.
Did I put Rylex on here?
It's just in the bazaar, right? I don't think you
Yeah.
said it specifically.
Yeah, so you guys are going to have to go through, basically, you have to catch a ferry, essentially, across this large piece of water in the middle of the Mecca.
Is the ferry free?
Is the ferry free?
It's a city. Of course, it's not free.
Public transportation.
Is it public transport? Free public transport? We can put on Zuma's tab too.
Kind of sizzy to think this is.
As you guys, at Zarzra's disposal here, Zarzra obviously knows the way, and you'd be able to find the fastest, most the closest port, essentially, for you to get a ferryman to take your party across, you'd probably need 2. They're like really long, like Italian-style boats.
Gondolas.
Yeah, is that what they're called? Gondolas.
That like barely fit anybody.
Yeah.
The ones found.
So there's like 3 to a craft. Obviously, they're a little bit denser than a gondola because it's Zorithian wood. But you see, there's 2 crafts there, just sort of waiting. There's a dude there with a large, like, very conical style hat that goes up about this high.
Like a dunce
He has
hat?
one, yeah, kind of like a dunce hat. He is wearing a bow tie, and he has like a long, like one of those long poles, and he's just standing there with it on the boat.
We'll take one express fare and one cheap fare.
Do any of us hear this?
Hey, Rodrigo, hey, one cheap, one express. And he gets both of them to come over. You see, one of them's looking a little rougher than the other. You can tell that the express fare is more for like the elite class. They're going to be a little bit pricier. And the other guy comes over.
Shut my armor a little bit.
The other guy you see is actually. Give me a perception check.
I am like,
I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm like, come on, Pascal. We
Well, everyone gives us one.
Everyone give me one, and Gax, give me one with advantage.
What are we doing? I'm sorry.
Perception checks.
Perception.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not.
Nat 20. Woo! 15!
Natural 20.
If I roll high,
The
I was
first one.
totally gonna cast it.
easy.
God, I'm getting
Two nat 20s. Nice. What'd you get? 7?
9.
9, 8.
Yeah, so I didn't see nothing.
9. Cool. The 2 natural 20s. This rough-looking dragonborn, red dragonborn, scales kind of falling off of his skin, almost like he's been scratching them a bit.
Oh no.
The smell.
Plague.
Oh.
Oh no.
And Zarzros, you would know this guy to be a slagger. This is the kind of like the scum of the city. They're referred to as the slag, but that's because they traditionally hang around the mining community with the kobolds. And you see this red dragonborn just sort of... Hey! Getting on the boat? Where you headed? The bazaar? Come on now, I ain't got much time. There's people waiting behind you.
I'm trying to. Do I myself have any of the medical herbs that I used when I was in Port Fisher? Because I know I had the fire bloom then, and I believe I left it with them to cultivate.
That's true.
Repeat the first part again, sorry.
Do I have anything on? I'm trying to remember from way back when. Would I have anything on me currently to like help this guy at all, or no?
From what you used to heal the lizard folk?
Or not necessarily the lizard folk, but the people at Port Fisher.
Oh, what you healed the people with in
Was-
Port Fisher was
was
the
the fire
was
bloom.
the fire bloom,
Yeah.
and that you I believe left there.
Yeah, for them to cultivate it.
Yep.
Uh,
While you think about that,
yeah.
the other guy with the large kind of like dunce hat looking thing, bow tie looking wonderful, on his pole he's got a nice little ribbon that goes around, beautiful yellow color going down, striking against the dark grain of the wood, and he says, "My lady."
Like Caesar.
Carefully sits you in his boat.
Is he also infected, or no?
He does not. He's not giving you any vibes. He's not like. You don't smell anything coming from him, but you definitely smell it coming from the other guy. And he helps you onto the boat. Who else is going in that boat? Zarzaros.
Pascal is in my
I
lap
will-
or on my neck.
Actually,
Cool.
I'm going in whichever one Gax
I'm
is.
Cool.
not going in the fancy boat.
Cool.
Oh
I'm
wait,
not going in any boat. I'm flying.
Okay.
that's a good point. We could probably swim, couldn't we?
I can carry Cedric.
We
Please say that in
could
character. Please say that in character.
I think I'm.
It's,
I'm gonna do
it's,
that.
I think this is how it plays out. As this guy is yelling at me to get on the boat.
We look at each other.
Yeah, we look at each other. We
We're
should
good.
swim. We should swim. And then as we're walking away from that situation, I'll turn and I'll look to the.
So I'm alone. The only one.
Yeah. I'll look at the
I can fit
dragon.
in there.
Yeah, the dragonborn, the sickly dragonborn. You should see a doctor, like relatively soon before you change. You know what? It'll be my
What the-
problem.
Just go to a
later.
doctor.
What the hell are you going on about?
Do I hear him
You'll
say
be
this?
my problem later.
Just go see a doctor. Are you gonna fit in that boat?
Me?
So we only have to pay one fare or something?
Is there space for 3?
There is, but Silverfang's also with you.
Oh, I forgot about
Sorry, the Gucci
No,
crew
you're right,
is over
I
there.
forgot about that.
Never mind.
I,
If
No,
Silverfang's
no,
with us, then-
nope. I
Got the
instantly,
love boat.
just sigh.
Czar. Third wheeling.
Come on, I'll carry you.
Carry who?
You, light boy.
Me?
Yeah.
Over the body of water?
Yep.
How much was the fare, good sir?
You asking the cracked up one?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sad.
He says, 1 gold.
1 gold.
I would rather risk the boat, but I appreciate it, Sneasel.
Best of luck.
Also, as I'm getting, does he like also give his hand like somehow for me to get in the boat?
No, he just rose over there. He's like, hop in.
I'm gonna nonchalantly, after hearing him tell me to go to a doctor, put my hand on his shoulder and cast Cure Wounds as I'm getting into the boat.
On the dude with
Yes.
that's cracked up.
Cracked
Yeah.
up.
You're touching.
Yes, I'm gonna touch him to
You're
get like as like a
touching the
nonchalant like getting
I think
in,
he's-
like I'm using him as a
Yeah.
point to get on.
You need
Cool.
to ingest it.
also
Give me a cure wounds.
Still want to risk it.
Silverfang says, "There's no fucking way I was getting on that boat."
21.
A 21
Yes.
hit points.
Yes.
Woo. You see, he says,
Quite.
you see all of like as you're getting into the boat, he's like, you grab him for like balance to like get in, grab his arm right where it's like fleshy bit is, and heals right up, and you see he goes, remarkable.
Il Mater blesses all, it seems. And I'll pull a handkerchief out and like wipe my hand.
as he's doing this and I'm witnessing this, you're gonna die still in about like a week. Oh, just keep going.
What do you mean I'm gonna die? As you go into the pond or lake or whatever it is.
Yep.
As
I'm joining Gax. We're both swimming. We're swimming across.
Is he still freaking out?
Probably.
is the cracked up guy freaking out?
Yeah.
He's just in awe.
Oh, he's not freaking out at that?
He's
To be fair, I'd be
his
more impressed
mind
by
is
the
all over the
healing.
place.
Okay. Because I'm alone
He's a
in
drug addict.
I'm alone
Yeah,
in the
no,
boat with this
Have
dude.
you seen-
He
he doesn't get
Is
magic.
Is this dude gonna drive me off the waterfall?
He has he has the attention span of a goldfish.
Have you seen? Have
Hope
you
it's a
seen?
good trip.
Yeah, have you seen 50 First Dates? He's 10 Second Tom.
I only have a week to live.
Cedric,
You're going with me.
Just pray.
I am Tom.
Just pray it's a good trip.
Praying in the water, that's what I know.
No, see, in my own mind, if I had the ability to heal him, I would heal him. If I can't heal him, we're gonna have to kill him
Have you heard
anyways,
of
because he's
bedside manners.
no. There is
It is literally
yeah, straight and blunt. He's gonna be dead within the week. Like, in the
Does he
worst,
have to suffer psychologically as well as physically, guys?
you know what's even more psychologically fucked? We're gonna be the ones that have to kill him.
So
to put it so bluntly like that.
get back to you in just a second. I just rolled for something. As
Oh, no.
you guys jump in and start making your way over there, you see the guy turn to you with the one that you just gave the 1 gold. It's just you in the boat, right? Nixel, you're flying.
Yes, correct.
As you start heading over there as well, he pushes off. You see in his eyes this like desire to go fast, You just
As
see
he's racing
speed
him.
in his mind as he.
Oh
It's
Lord.
Ricky Bobby.
Can I brace myself?
If he says I'm gonna die in a week,
Oh.
let's
your
make it
ass.
fast. And he
I don't
He
say that's
starts rolling as
necessary.
fast as he can. He rolled a
It's too late.
natural 20.
Oh,
So he
yeah.
starts going
It's too late.
super fast. Obviously, you remember the snuff effect is basically like they get
Hyper-energetic.
hyper energetic for like 30 minutes. So he
Oh,
just
no.
starts booking it on this thing.
I'm like brace myself. Sir, I don't think that's necessary. I truly think that it's okay to go at a normal pace.
You will be just fine back there. Just shut up and be quiet. I'm making move. Move.
Oh, the
We're gonna catch them in no
bless us
time.
both.
I was more afraid of the classic, like, oh, we're halfway across. He's transforming. Guess we have to fight him. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm not even
Is
gonna get
he-
in the boat.
Actually, is he winning? Is he winning this race?
What
I don't know.
race?
They're not necessarily in a race, but you guys see this man start to fly past you on a natural 20. If you guys want to race him, I'd have you roll.
Yeah, we're just kind of like, all right, we're still not
It just
getting in that boat.
if it matters
think,
to you.
I think my mind jumps to, I could just turn into an alligator or something and just beat them there, but I'm not going to.
That's true.
As he
That's
goes
true.
past
You
you,
can
how's
do
the
that.
water down there? Cool.
So they have no reaction to this? You
Yeah.
have no reaction?
They're
The
really
moment
not
I
no
notice
reaction.
he's racing nobody, calm emotions.
You need to calm down.
If he was racing him, I at least let him like go for it. But if he's racing nobody, Cedric's not dealing with that. Calm emotions.
Damn.
Calm yourself, friend. Calm yourself.
Why am I so hungry all of a sudden?
Oh my god.
You skip right past them.
Yeah.
You see, he pulls out
We do still
another.
need to make it across. Though,
You see, he
right?
pulls out more snuff, and he's just like,
No.
Oh no! I stopped at it. I stopped at
Oh
it.
no.
Again.
"What the fuck did you do that for? You know how long I
He's
worked."
calm. He can't do that. He's calm.
Oh, you're right. Damn it! Actually, if you smack a weeded up
Drug
dude,
addict.
just like, I don't know how this
Hey,
game
man.
works. Hey, what the hell did you do that for?
Those are not chill vibes.
That's no good for you, friend.
Yeah.
It'll cause you more pain than it will pleasure.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
You can be disappointed on the shoreline.
This is literally what Gax was talking about. Like, he's gonna be dead in a week.
He hangs his head. I think they start to catch up past you guys.
We're going extra
As
slow.
you guys are going extra slow now, just gliding along. You can hear the distant, like, bass beats from the Glamour District.
Oh, I'm actually enjoying this now. I'm like legs crossed. Well, this is quite nice.
Question one. You're barely moving.
This is great. This is quite nice.
All of a sudden, you
Oh,
see
we
him
just
sort of.
lost.
You see him stop, and he sits down on the front, and he just hangs his head. He goes.
Oh, he can't do that either. He's calm. He can't do shit.
You can cry
How long
calmly.
does calm emotions last? A
Good
minute?
Good
10
question.
minutes.
Good question. A minute.
So after a minute, he stops going slow. He sits down, stops doing it, just puts it on his lap. He's,
I'm gonna put my hand on him again. Actually,
God,
Angelica!
you just blow
Angelica!
Oh my goodness.
No.
I'm gonna take out the handkerchief again and use it as a like between my hand
Alright.
and him and be like, would you like me to roll us the rest of the way?
You guys are passing by as he's handing him a handkerchief to blow his nose. Thank you, friend.
You keep that one.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like me to row us the rest of the way?
If you wouldn't mind.
I imagine we can't really say much because
I'm gonna try to
No,
roll
I
it.
Paid him a gold to
would,
do the
like,
work
we
for
just-
you.
I
What
just-
a
that's like a
What
guy.
What a
He's
scallywag.
gonna die in a
That's what we
week.
need to do.
You guys start heading out as this man gracefully moving along with the yellow ribbon pole as it starts to glow amongst. Basically, that's like you guys. It's kind of
He's the
nighttime
assassin.
now. This is kind of like his torchlight, right? Everywhere else in the middle of the lake, you can see like them up ahead at this point. Just so as they flew out of there, going real fast, they're like just dark spots on the water, whereas you guys are clearly illuminated. It makes everything else in the city sort of glow
Stars are really
around you.
hard.
The view is just beautiful. You can see the stars reflecting down, the moon, the crescent moon that's just sort of sitting on the lake there.
He hands us a glass of champagne as we
You
ride.
see, he goes over to a small freezer bit, lifts it open, pulls across. This is.
Yeah.
By the way, it's only 2 gold for this ride, as there are 3 of you here. As he collects the 2 gold from each of you, you see him pull out a large bottle of what you guys want to be drinking this evening. There are multiple bottles in there.
Do they have what was it called? Saphiro?
The Saphira. Excellent taste, young. May I ask your name?
My name's Zarzaros.
My name is Vincent. It's a pleasure to meet you all. He pulls out a large bottle of Saphiro, crystal blue, and you see he takes a glass out of there that's been chilled, and he just starts dumping it in there. It fills about half the glass and hands it to you. And the lady?
Oh, we can all choose? The ghostly charm? Do we have that?
The ghostly charm. My. What is the occasion this evening? Are you with this fancy gentleman?
I just heard this was the right drink for me. We got our palms read. I guess that's what you do in the city.
Well then. He grabs a very, kind of like a dessert wine bottle where it's real thin, tall, in nature. Goes, thunk, pulls off the lid and gets a small kind of shot glass. Dumps it in there, hands it to you, and as he does, he says, voila, as a flame arises from the top.
Fancy.
And it glows kind of in this ghostly looking, like black and white flame. He looks to Silverfang, and I'm now talking to myself.
There you go. NPC. NPC.
I'll just take what she's having. Excellent. As Vincent pours another one, hands it to him, and you guys carry on with starlight, the moon.
Should we be concerned for our friend? I've heard that the cheap fare usually ends in an underbridge shanking.
Oh, what's that?
And actually, as you say that, you guys, I haven't explained necessarily the scene here, but the lake passes through kind of a multi-columned bridge that goes across to the upper layers of the city. So obviously you're down below in the industrial district. You're basically fighting the stream of water to go up. That's why these guys are professionals. They know what they're doing with getting up there. They know where to go within the lake so they can push along on rocks. And
he's rowing over here, and I'm alone rowing this boat.
So there's multiple entry points between all the columns because there's a giant bridge that goes across on the upper layer.
Yeah.
That there's like 2 jutting out, like large pieces of rock and stone and crags that are just up higher that the bridge is across. You guys are going through there to the distant thumping of bass tones and stuff like that. Where have you heard that, Zarzaros?
Oh, wild rumors, I'm sure.
Well,
it would never happen here.
I suppose in your line of work you may have had more dealings with that since you healed the sick and ill and wounded, I presume.
Well, yes, of course.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. Luckily, I think your friend should be fine. Rodrigo over there is... he's a little shady, but he's of no harm to anybody. He's been around for a couple of years.
That's good to hear.
He recently lost his wife, Angelica. Poor fella. But I'm sure he finds his means of getting through it all.
If he needs a place to go, the Hall of Soothing Silver is always a welcome home.
I'll certainly recommend that to him. Good ideas, Osrose. But, to your tale, underbridge shankings, keep it on the down low.
Bad for business.
Don't spread that rumor.
Bad for business. We don't need them knowing, as you guys in the back, sort of looking about. You see Pascal.
Rascal.
I mixed up my names there. Pascal is over on, sort of sitting on the side of the boat, his platform, fat, plump, red buttocks, just sitting on the side of the boat. And you can see he's looking at Nixel, kind of like a cat watching a bug, over in the distance. And he goes, turns around, and looks at you, and you see he sort of like takes his little finger and he goes tick, tick, in your little cup, and he goes
Oh my god.
Now we have an alcoholic
Alcoholic rogue in training,
Yeah.
killing raccoon.
Should just start a circus.
You're every animal in the circus.
It's gonna be buzzed now from that one little thing. It's like a shot glass, that one little bit.
give me a constitution check for this raccoon.
Oh
What is
no.
the what?
Make him be a
Mine?
bear, crocodile,
Going mine?
badger,
No,
frogs,
for-
spider,
I guess
He'll
we don't
add-
really
he'll
Yeah, I don't
add
have
nothing.
anything for him, so.
He'll add nothing to this. Just give me a base roll.
That's so funny. You can swindle people that way. Like,
Yeah.
You're actually just a druid.
Nat 20.
That's what I was thinking.
Not drunk.
Best animal trainer in the
He's
world.
like
It's just the druid transform.
dipping all his fingers in there. Pinky finger.
He's
He goes,
playing it with his finger.
The sound.
you see, he just
Well,
starts
my
his.
nat 20 is
You
getting
see,
like,
he
oh,
starts his own
this is
band on the side of the boat, trying to match the tones in the distance of the bass beats. Cool. As you guys make your way across, you guys much slower than him. Eventually, you catch up because they stop for a bit, and now Cedric, I need you to give me a survival check because you have no idea what you're doing here.
Isn't there like a driving the boat check like they did for the submarine?
That's a vehicle proficiency, which you're not proficient
Oh, no.
in either.
That did
Hold
not
on,
look like
my,
a
my,
happy-
my screen died. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on, technical difficulties.
Just bad.
It's gonna be bad, but I'm just trying to see how bad. What kind of check am I giving you? A survival? A 9?
A 9. It's tough finding these rocks. You find like the edges of like the top of a rock rock structure is coming up, and you sort of give your best shove, but any shove that you're making, as he's sort of sobbing back there with the handkerchief, you go forward, but then the stream pulls you back down. So you're basically stalled out. The lizard folk just keep going. Nixel, I believe you keep going, yeah? You're flying over them. Eventually, you see them approaching with the beacon light on the staff that is going towards you.
Sipping.
Oh, hello there. Anyway, we can get a tow.
A tow? Rodrigo! Why is this man doing your job for you?
He's going through quite a lot.
I'm just sad, Vincent. I'm just sad. I miss him so much. Vincent says, well, you should probably get back to your job. He did pay you. And he says, I guess you're right. He steps up. May I please have the staff back?
But of course, I'll leave it to the professionals, I guess.
Takes the staff and starts slowly rowing. He goes, Vincent says, Rodrigo, in my boat I've got a paladin of her mercy. He says that you could find residence and help if you need for getting over Angelica. Rodrigo says, and who is this paladin?
The name's Zarzaros.
Zarzaros, I'm Rodrigo. Pleasure to meet you. This Hall of Soothing Silver?
In the... What district is that?
Industrial.
Do we really want to send an infected person to infect more people?
Vincent tells me that you could get me residence.
I saw the gears turning in your head.
I mean, I don't think it's the same.
Get you
It's not like.
residence.
No, it's he's gonna transform and kill everyone there.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, look at all the paladins. Actually, no, you don't.
No, they're all gone.
There's some. There's some there.
Seraphina's there.
I was gonna say, there's still high priestess, so we could meet you there tonight, but it would be quite late if you can make it there after your work is done here on this stream.
Well, I'm on the lake for another couple of hours. This is the busy time for us.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, I do.
I'll meet you out front later tonight.
Excellent. I'll be waiting. Thank you, friend. It's been some time since I've called anybody, honestly, friend. Vincent goes, "What the fuck you mean by that?" You know what I mean, Vincent. As they continue rowing, and finally you get to your destination on the other side. You guys dock, let you off. You see, in front of you, I need to find party music.
Well, I'm gonna give Rodrigo an extra gold. As a tip.
How about
An
that
extra
bolt
gold?
ready to-
One extra gold as a tip.
For who?
For
Rodrigo?
Rodrigo. You will be with Angelica again. Was that her name, Angelica?
Yes.
What?
Puts another gold in his
Cedric
pocket.
believes in the afterlife. One day he's gonna be with her.
No, but you're like, you're gonna
Perhaps
die.
your
I didn't
friend.
say that. He
I
said that.
said that.
You're like,
Perhaps
you'll
your friend
die.
will help me find peace.
Of course.
As you guys get across, you hear the gritty bass tones of the Ludomentis Bazaar. Here, a zigzag marketplace. Why did I say Zach? Oh, Zach Steelwork, that's why. I need to do some tongue twisters before I start or something. As you guys get to this zigzag bazaar marketplace, people all over rocking drinks, they're singing along, they're dancing. There's plenty of dragonborn and kobolds alike. You can see some rougher than others, but elite or not, they're all here. There's little bar-like areas all over the place, like dive bars. Some look like they might be under, like, in the earth. Others are, like, in the side of a crag. There's a couple that are in, like, small pagodas. And, yeah, being smashed with lights, color, and people who are dressed in all manners. Some finely dressed, some in rags, some in drag. You see a couple of dragon-born drag queens walking around. Yeah. What is it you guys want to do in this space, other than look for Rylex rarities? If that's what your main intent is, you can ask somebody for that, or perhaps Zarzaros may know the way if he rolls high on his survival check.
I could try to find it in the bazaar, but there's lots of shops here. So.
Tons of shops.
Yeah.
And Rylex Rarities is actually known for moving shops quite frequently.
What? Oh, household and castle style.
I will say, I'd imagine Argar is pretty sensorily overloaded right now, because this is there's a lot of sights, a lot of colors. He's very
different
overwhelming.
from your home
Like he's kind of doing that thing when you're in like outside and it's snowy and the sun's reflecting back off of it, where you're kind of squinting, like you're just narrowing your eyes, trying to focus in on what you're seeing.
Do we all notice this?
I'd say it's pretty obvious once we meet up that like Argar's like just kind of perpetually having like a furrowed brow, whatever that looks like for a lizard man. Just like narrowed eyes, like he's trying to focus in on what he's looking at.
I'm gonna walk over like, you're not alone, friend. I also feel strange in this place of excessive debauchery.
Debauchery! I'm over here trying to teach Pascal how to like dance. I'm like, let's go.
See
Pascal,
you dance after saying that.
raise a rope.
After saying that to Argar, seeing you dance, I would look over like, are you saying this dreadful noise is music?
I'm like, can't hear you, Cedric.
It's
Too busy. It's like,
It's like club music.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like divey club music.
Well, everybody follow me. We don't get lost in the noise. The people.
Ooh.
Natural 20!
Oh! Nat 20 so far.
Natural 20.
Now can we keep up is the question.
You hear someone out in the distance saying, Rylex Rarities? Oh yeah, I saw that it moved over by the drag silhouette the other day. And the drag silhouette doesn't move, so you know where that place is. So Rylex Rarities is gotta be obviously from that person right across or right next to it. The drag silhouette is basically like a high-class fashion store for drag.
Alright, well, I mean, we have to go there anyway, so.
Yeah, so where are you going? Going to Rylex?
Yeah.
Cool. As you get to Rylex Rarities, you can see it's on, like you said, you were right on it. It's kind of a Howl's Moving Castle thing.
Oh shit.
Where it's a large tin can on other tin cans. As you see, like, kind of like magical floating stairs that are just sort of like shimmering with light, just like down from about probably like 10 feet up to the entrance of this place. On it, you can see neon lights that just say Rylex Rarities. As you guys make your way inside, there are tons of other customers in here, and actually getting inside, this thing looked like it was maybe 25 feet tall. The inside is absolutely gigantic. Like you have just entered into a like Macy's store of magical items.
That's awesome.
You can see like floating escalators that are just like going back and forth. One's going one way, one's going the other way. You can see people coming out of changing rooms, all of that good stuff. So there's obviously clothing in here. There's rings. There's jewelry. There's any magical item that you could possibly want of rare value in here.
Okay.
You see at the main center desk, which is a large circle that encompasses like the main center of this actual shop. You can see tons of people sort of in line as it goes around. In the center of it, you see the owner, Zarzaros. The owner is this older, kind of dark yellow-brown dragonborn. He's got a sleek bridge to his head, kind of right here. He's got horns that are brown that just go straight back and curl around like this. And then a long white mustache that kind of like hangs down, and in the middle there's a shaved bit. And he's got these white sideburns and a goatee. He's wearing these tan robes that cross with kind of like a bright yellow border on like the here and on the chest pieces here, and embroidery down the center where it buttons together. tons of scroll cases on him. At this circle area, you can see there's tons of like individual scrolls that are just like laid out like jewelry, essentially. Like you could take your pick of it. And he's got these draconic symbols on those scroll cases that are just tied to his waist. On his shoulders, he's got these vibrant green epaulets made of like a velvet fabric. So yeah, he looks a little bit like a Napoleon like styled dressed person. Like medieval French. So yeah, what is it you guys would like to look around in here? You can see tons of associates nearby if you need that work for Rylak.
I know exactly what I want, so I don't mind people going first.
I think Zarzaros would find wherever they have shields or something like that around and pull out what's left of his little sigil.
Cool. You go up the escalator, and as it sort of like takes you up the stairs, you get up to a corner where they have just tons and tons of different style shields. You got square ones, round ones. You've got ones that are completely made of metal. You've got the Zarethian wood ones. You've got ones that are made of like tough bamboo. And you see an associate there.
Does that
Paladin, you looking for something?
Yes, I had a shield at one time that held this crest of mine. I would like to buy a new one. Hopefully.
You looking for
enchant it
something
some way.
generic or enchanted?
Well, I would like to enchant it more than it already is, if that's possible.
Perfect. What is it you would like me to do to it?
The sigil itself is enchanted already, but if we could add that to a Zarethian piece, that would be ideal.
So you just want the enchantment that you've already brought?
No, I want to add to the enchantment.
Ah, and what are we adding to the enchantment, precisely? As they take the magical eye thing from you, you can see next to them, they go over, they flip a couple of pages on a book as they sort of write something down. They check over a couple of notes. They go, ah, excellent. A perception. What is being added to this?
Remind me, was it uncommon or rare?
Rare.
Rare. Okay, so yes.
You can do uncommon if you want.
No, good. I want to ask for if they could use the Sentinel shield and combine it with the shield of the Justicars?
Justicar. Yeah, Justicar.
And what does the Justicar shield do?
It's a rare shield, armor class +3.
Here's what I found.
What did I find?
What is that device you have there?
So
Did your wrist just speak to you?
The shield has 4 charges and regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. While holding it, when a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to expend one of the shield's charges and speak its command word. When you do, the target must make a DC 15 con save. On a failed save, the target takes a -2 penalty to its spell attack bonus and saving throw DC until the end of the turn, including against the triggering spell.
Okay. She says, we certainly have that. What do you imagine this shield to look like, paired with the Sentinel shield?
The Sentinel shield, I believe I had flared that the sigil itself, the eye of the dragon on that sigil, was what that Sentinel part of that shield was. So because the sigil's still there, obviously they're going to have to fashion it to this other piece. But I imagine it's slightly taller than the last one. And Zarethian wood, again, but some more detail when they attach that other piece together with it.
Okay. She says, well, I do think I have just the piece for you. And she goes over, and you can see she pulls aside. She looks at one, sort of like looking up at it. Moves it aside, and behind it you can see the shield for you. Tall, square, rectangular, beautiful, polished Zarithian wood, almost gleaming with polish. Pulls it forward. You can see intricate, kind of like silver, vine-like intricacies that have been sort of like metal worked into it. Basically, someone took like a thin piece of like silver and just sort of tapped it in there.
Within the grain of the wood.
Within the grain of the wood. Pulls it out, and she does a bit of magic, casts the spell, and you now have a Sentinel Shield of the Justicia. Or Justicar, whatever it's called. And she says, for this piece, it's going to be 1,300 gold, sir.
Hand it on the table. It was a close one.
Oh, yeah.
1,300?
Yes.
Yeah, just barely.
While Zarzos is getting his shield, you saw him go up the escalator. Who's next?
I know what I want. Does anyone?
I know what I'm looking for too. So.
Yes, hello. I'm looking for a simple amulet of the devout.
An amulet of the devout. And what does that do?
It gives me a +2 to spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs, and it allows me to have 1 extra channel divinity charge.
Cool. You wander over, you go around the large circle area to the other side, where you see rows, like 3 or 4 rows of just straight up jewelry.
Awesome.
Rings,
Heck yeah.
amulets, bracelets,
Do any of them look like
necklaces. Do they look like what?
Rosaries?
What's a rosary?
Like Catholics wear them. You know, necklace. Beads.
Oh, is that what you're looking for? Is that what you want it to
Something
look
that
like?
looks like that, yeah. It's jewelry, I guess. Technically.
Okay. You see one near the end. You can see it's kind of like paired with a specific style, which is like this kind of clerical vibe to it.
Heck yeah.
And you see he says, this piece fancy you?
It's perfect. Divine, you could even say.
Excellent joke, sir.
How much for it?
So this amulet, this is priced at 1,200 gold.
I see. Would you also take trades?
We can barter and exchange, yes, for gold as well.
In addition to gold, how much would you, what's the word I'm looking for? How much would you price this at? And I show him the gloves of missile ensnaring.
The gloves of missile ensnaring, is that a rare item?
Yes.
It is?
No, sorry. Green is uncommon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's uncommon.
Yes.
He says, hold on one second. He goes over to a large book, just like I kind of explained there. He writes a couple of notes. You see him flip a couple of pages. He goes, 800.
800.
Yes.
So could I give you the gloves and an extra 400 gold? Call it okay.
That's a simple trade.
Excellent. Take off the gloves, hand him the gloves, head over to the counter.
Fantastic. What do you... Please describe this, what you call it?
Rosary?
A rosary.
Yes.
Yes. What does it look like?
So it's wooden beads, right, in a necklace form. And it's, I'm assuming because this is full of dragon folk, it's very large, so it wouldn't be a necklace Cedric size, it'd be very long. So instead of putting it around my neck, I'm going to wrap it around my forearm with the symbol of Lamada right at the wrist.
Cool. Awesome. He says, "That looks fantastic on you, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else you need?"
That's all for me.
Excellent.
Take this off my inventory.
Who's next on the ordering?
As I'm perusing, I come across a set of, it looks like manacles or something like that. And I kind of, what are these? And I point to, basically I'm looking at dimensional shackles.
Dimensional shackles.
Yes.
What the heck does that do? Is that like Dimension Door or something?
Let me go back to it. I was just at it. It's actually when a person is incapacitated. I'm trying to recall it from memory. If you use an action to put them on it, they cannot use extra-dimensional means of teleportation while they're bound by the shackles.
You son of a bitch. I'm never going to be able to use Dimension Door ever again.
There's some specificity, but it also has to be on an incapacitated target.
Gotcha.
Because
They've got to be
they're
stunned.
just binders.
They've got to be stunned in some way.
Yeah.
Cool. Or sleeping.
Yeah.
Or restrained.
You see the associate there, a short, portly kobold woman with a bulbous nose. Just. Yes, this is dimensional shackles. They call them. Rylek found these in the mines. They said.
Dimensional shackles.
Mm-hmm.
How do they work?
They're quite impressive, actually. They, if you place them on perhaps for lack of a better term, victim, they will no longer be able to transplant themselves across the universe. At least that's how Rylek sells them.
How much does it cost?
This is a rare item.
This is a rare item. I'm double checking the description. So you take a utilized action to place these shackles on a creature that has an incapacitated condition. The shackles adjust to fit the size of a small or large size. The shackles prevent a creature bound by them by using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane. They don't prevent a creature from passing through a portal.
Okay. She says, well, here, Rylek has priced them at, hold on 1 second. 1,200 gold. If you have anything you're willing to part with or trade, we can also do that to lessen the cost.
There might be something. Let me speak to my companions.
Excellent. I'll be here, waiting. Whenever you're ready.
I go to at some point to ask you guys. We haven't used the Emerald Pen, and I'm not sure when we'll have a chance to use them.
I forgot
What is
about
that? What?
That's the thing that lets you use an illusory script. But ever since we
Oh.
figured out more about your homeland, we haven't needed to really write anyone lately.
Yeah, and I know sending.
And it could still be useful because we're eventually going to probably have an audience with the Great Lula, assuming our immortal friend hooks us up. But I don't know how it would be helpful in that moment.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling with finding what it could be used for still. So I wanted to throw that out there before I made a decision, and then we realized we'll need it later. But honestly, I think the Nimit Shackles might be more useful since we're dealing with people that tend to get away from us.
In one way or another.
Yes, Firefox particularly. He's shifty. Well, at the time it was Firefox.
The internet browser?
Firefox?
Foxfire.
Well,
Foxfire. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so I think I might trade that. I head back to the Kobold.
So you bought that at 300.
Yes.
She says, I will, oh, this is quite a wonderful pen. let me see. She flips through a couple of other cards, pulls out a similar item. She says, I can give you 400 gold for it.
Not bad.
Does that
Sorry.
bring the dimensional shackles down to within your price range?
How much were they?
Just
12
barely. But I'm
1200.
doing the math. Yes.
Yeah, you would need 800.
I can help you out with money if anything.
I think I'm left with like maybe 88. Yeah.
Left with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't mind helping someone out with money.
Just enough.
Excellent. I'm glad that worked out for us. And she exchanges it. What do these dimensional shackles look like for you, Aragar?
Ooh. I'm gonna say they have the same metallic look that my flail sort of does, with that kind of like that
The oxidized
the
look?
oxidized metal. But then to show that it is actually like like at the end of both, cuffs, there is I'm gonna say like a deep purple gemstone that kind of locks it, so then when the cuffs close and it's engaged, it will like slightly light.
Cool. Like the purplish stuff that you've seen in
Like
the past?
like a dark purple, like a kind of it's sinister but just dark purple. Yeah.
Cool. I like that. Does it have a little hum?
Yeah, a little bit of a deeper hum. So it's like
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. You get those,
Oh, and one more thing to add.
Yep.
Once these are shackled on the person, once per 30 days, the bound creature can do a DC 30 strength check to break
try and
free.
break it once every 30 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You get one chance a month.
Yeah. Athletics check.
All right. Cool.
Do it on Crunch Attack.
Is this secret OP for Silverfang?
What?
What?
He goes through the phases of the moon,
Oh.
That's that's actually
We don't need to
really
hold
good
them for a whole
point.
month, but we could use it for that. What was that?
That moment when you think you're buying daddy.
You're buying bindings for.
Aaron's just thinking about these shackles a little too deeply.
Kinky.
We could use these for Silverfang.
Are they
Aaron's like,
fuzzy?
Are they fuzzy?
Oh my lord.
The only other thing I would have wanted was a ring of free action, but I am spent, so nope.
I have
Yeah.
240 gold. I can
That's
give you if you
not
want
going to be
some.
enough for a ring of free action, I'm pretty sure. that
It's
sounds
what
like,
I got to give
that
you.
sounds like it's like maybe
Yeah,
1,000.
So yours has a lot of stipulations, which is like it's really powerful, but has a lot of stipulations. So like they brought the kind of like the price down.
Yeah.
A
Well, I
question
saw that and I was like,
real quick.
that's clever. I like that.
Draconians. They classify as dragons.
They are classified as monstrosities.
Yeah.
As they should be.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I guess I'll walk up to whoever's available.
You see, there's a small, shorter chameleon folk there.
Okay.
Long face. Just vibing to the music.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Zach.
What's up, bruh?
I'm gonna take out all my pieces. Are we at a small countertop
Yeah.
/ table? I'm gonna lay them out.
How you liking the store, man?
It's quite wonderful. I've never been in a store quite this size before.
You never been to the Little Memphis Bazaar?
No.
It's a shame. What can I get you for?
And I end up with the surfer bro. Oh no.
Seeing that this guy's probably not going to put together my puzzle, I'm I'm gonna put it together for him in front of them.
You gonna test him.
I was gonna see if Surfer Bro had the
Quick
brains.
passive insight check was just like, nah.
Pretty much. I'm looking for two things. The first one, I want to make this pistol a Dragon Slayer pistol,
Oh no.
which
Damn,
deals-
bro, that's sick.
It gains a +1 bonus to attack rolls, and it deals an extra 3d6 damage of the weapon's type if the target is a dragon. But I also want to trade to make that Dragon Slayer pistol a +2 Dragon Slayer pistol.
Oh, I see. You're going for the rare, which is the +2.
Well, they're both rare items. So basically,
Oh, you're wanting 2 rare items.
right on one pistol,
Okay.
essentially. So I'm happy to give up.
And you have the means for this? You've seen how much one rare item
I can
is.
trade a rare item. Yep.
Yep.
I have the Zorn Soul boots.
Oh, right. You
that I'm
crafted
willing
the
to
Zorn Soul
trade.
boots. Yep.
And then I have a bunch of money as well.
Cool.
So I'm willing to trade, do whatever.
And are you
to
looking
get-
for a modification to your pistol, or are you looking for an actual pistol?
Basically, I want my pistol to be the pistol, so a modification.
Okay. He goes, well, man, you came to the right place. You want to bust a cap in someone's ass, this is the place to do it, bro.
Jesus.
He turns around, takes a big chest out, opens it up. You see smoke comes out.
If he pulls out a bunch of trinkets, I want to help him too.
You see perfectly organized. He goes, my boss makes me come in here like 3 hours early to put all this shit in this box. Finally someone's using it. I haven't seen anyone with a gun ever.
It's in beautiful shape, and the organization is top notch.
Well, I thank you. What is it you're looking? What is it that it looks like? What does your Dragon Slayer +2 pistol modification look like?
That's awful.
I think it takes a lot of the. It essentially
Bullets.
it plates it in, like, I think a nice ivory, almost makes it smooths kind of some of the edges out a little bit. You can still see some of my classic artifice in it, as I can attach the suppressor still. The sight is still on it. It's still got my wing engraved in it to make it a spellcasting focus. But I think it's coated in, I guess, it's like plated in dragon scale and ivory, I think.
Ah, a little bit of inlaying dragon scale stuff going on.
Yeah.
Cool. This is the piece, right? This what you're looking for? And
Yeah.
he points to what you just described.
Yeah.
Pulls it out. Damn, it's gonna look good on that pistol. Throws it over to you. He says, it's gonna be 2,300.
How much for the Zorn Soul boots?
You see, you pull out these ugly looking ass boots, and he says, damn, what the hell is that? You shoot that thing?
Yep.
He goes, pulls out a card. 1,000 for those.
And you said how much?
2,300.
I can do it.
You know
Instantly paying 2,300 GP for
Takes
my
the GP.
+2 Dragon Slayer pistol. Now, question, because the Dragon Slayer pistol gets a +1, and then I'm adding +2, so does that mean it's +3, or do I just take the greater of the two values?
+2, and then you're doing your Dragon Slayer. So the 3d6.
Okay, so I just take the higher of the modifiers.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
And he says, "It was a pleasure doing business with you, man. Obviously, come back if you need something else.
Absolutely. Once I scratch up some more gold.
The name's Buddy."
Buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Cool.
I'm Nexel, by the way.
Ah, nice.
Just leave it at that.
And then I
Gax
guess
and,
I'll walk away and try and find my friends.
Gax and Aries. Who wants to be next?
I know what I want if you want to keep looking.
That's fine. I'm not. Go ahead. I don't really need too much.
I don't think Gax acts. I don't ask for help in the beginning. You obviously see me like open broom closets and like check if the brooms can fly.
You just drop it on one
Yeah,
Staying true to that 11 or whatever you rolled last time.
Yeah, I think you really do see him like take out a broom, hold it out in front of him, drop it. Sometimes he'll like
Or,
put
like,
it in
a
between his
regular
legs
broom
and like
closet.
jump for a minute, and he doesn't fly.
Or like a regular broom
Oh, yeah,
closet. It's like a
100%.
janitor's closet.
Yeah.
You see a civilian comes over to you and is just like, "Hey, there's a mess in the bathroom. Are you the janitor?"
No. And I hand him the broom and I walk away.
I guess I'll just do this myself.
I guess now I do ask for help. After that
Not a-
interaction, yeah,
No,
tail,
not again.
no, tail in between my legs.
You see a tall, slender female dragonborn comes over, like long, wispy tail, with like two spikes at the end of it.
Nice.
She heads over, can see you kind of like struggling. She's like, "Can I help you? What are you looking for?"
I'm looking for a broom that can fly.
A flying broom? That's
Yes.
nothing special about it?
No. Just a broom that can fly.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Yeah, it's right over here this way. You were in totally the wrong spot. Are you perhaps a druid?
I am.
I could tell. Awesome. That's really cool. She takes you over to a corner where you can see multiple different brooms. What does your broom look like?
I think. No, I know. He goes for the rattiest looking one there. Like the stereotypical, like, this broom should not even be a broom. It looks like somebody ripped a twig off of a tree, or not a twig, a branch off of a tree, and like shoved hay on the bottom of it and was like, "This is good enough."
It's that broom after it freaks out in Fantasia.
Yeah. I think that's the broom that he's looking for.
He has little like magic white hands that come out.
Yeah.
No.
And after he finds that broom, he'll at the very top he'll just use Druidcraft and he'll extend one little branch out and have like a leaf like bloom right then and there. And then he looks at it and he's like, "Good enough."
She looks at you, she says, "Of all the brooms to choose here, you chose that one."
Wait, all of these can fly?
Yes, friend.
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure you want that one?
Yeah, I already cast magic on it. Yeah.
A man of simple tastes. Perfect. That's gonna cost you, and that's rare, right? Or is that uncommon?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's uncommon.
Uncommon. Cool.
Yes.
She says, that'll only cost you 450.
Would you like to trade? And I will take my cloak off. And I'll,
We can take trades.
You don't have enough.
No, I do. But I mean, if I can trade it and keep my money and spend it on like
That
more
is
important things, I think that's golden. Alright,
So
so then, yeah, that actually does kind of change up my plan. I'm still going to buy the broom, or trade for the broom,
Okay.
I guess. So trade for the broom, and then this will be a rare item that I'm looking for.
Do you want to be refunded the extra 50? Basically, she's pricing that cloak at 500.
Oh. Sure. Why not?
Hands you 50 gold back.
Another item that I am looking for is a stirring dragon's vessel.
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
That's me above table.
So, it is, this vessel can be a potion bottle, drinking horn, or an other container meant to hold liquid. As a bonus action, if the vessel is empty, you can speak the command word to fill the vessel with one of the following. Ale, olive oil, mead, a potion of healing, a potion of greater healing, a potion of climbing, and a potion of fire breathing.
Ooh!
Once this property is used, it can't be used until the next dawn. A potion you create in this way loses its magical properties if it isn't emitted within 24 hours.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a
You can't
one.
hoard the.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
a one-off.
one-time
Well, not
or one per day.
Yeah. It's
It's kind of like his tattoo thing.
Yeah. I'm using it as kind of like a catch-all in case if the paladin, the druid, and the healer can't heal anybody out of some horrific accident.
We are all caught in explosion.
Is that a rare item?
Yes, it is a rare item.
Okay.
It's been known to
She
happen.
says,
Yeah.
if you're looking for that, we just come right over here on this way. She goes down. You can see like a huge array of drinking horns, chalices, mugs, tubes, goblets.
Okay.
If you want it to be like a large glass tube, that's fine too. Whatever you're looking for. What does it look like for you? For Gax Arot.
I think for him it's more of like a drinking horn.
Nice.
Yeah. I think it's almost kind of like kind of looking like a cornucopia, but it is probably the horn of like a young dragon that he has now attached to his hip.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like hollowed out inside.
Yeah, it's hollowed out inside. It's hollowed out to the point where the outside and the inside is translucent. So like you can see through it. Oh, like it's opaque, but you can kind of like if you were to hold it up, I'd be able to see your shadow, but I wouldn't be able to see you.
Perhaps it was a gem dragon born, or dragon essentially that it was taken from.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a crystal or something like that nature. Maybe it's blue, whatever you want it to look like.
Yeah.
But she says, this product is only gonna be 1,100.
Oh. Damn, I can buy so much shit in this place. I have so much money. Okay. I'll hand that over to her. I have 900 gold or 930 left.
And again, I don't mind giving you 200. I don't got any use for it.
Thank you. I'll hand her the gold. I'm gonna keep looking around real quick. I'm gonna go run around and not go into a broom closet.
Sure. If you need any more assistance, I'm here to help.
Thanks.
Aries, got anything?
Are we only what type of items right now?
You can do up to rare.
And it can be armor, rings.
Anything but weapons,
wonders,
really.
Yeah.
So not something that's wondrous. Or
Granted,
rare.
the modification was
Well,
kind of weapon-like, but it was a modification, it wasn't a pistol itself.
So not anything that's like wondrous, rare, or very rare, or anything like that.
No very rare, yeah.
There's nothing really cool in here, at least that I can find. I was
Do you
looking-
have a legendary?
Well, I know. I was looking at this crazy cloak, and then I was looking. There was also these, but I don't see it. It looks like you have to have a certain thing, so it doesn't show up when you search for it. The bracers, the flying daggers. I couldn't find that on here, so I guess it must be with a different.
I
different
thought
set.
There's
That
there's
also
a
said-
centerpiece of a
I
legendary
couldn't
item.
see it
it's
when
a
I looked in
toe.
D&D Beyond and ours, like looking at items.
Bracers of flying
Or
daggers. you
something
said?
like that. Hold on, let me look.
I
'cause
did
was
see
looking at a
something
couple
like
different
that.
Things, but I don't know if that one was also the one. That one's just rare. The cloak thing I was looking at was very rare.
I found it.
Have to be.
Oh, you did find it?
Yeah, what other item? Requires a
Brace the
tournament.
flying dagger. Okay, wait. Have a dagger strapped to it. In action, you can pull up 2 magic daggers from the bracer and immediately hurl them, making a ranged attack with each dagger. A dagger vanishes if you don't. I thought it was saying like I could do both at once instead of taking an action and a bonus action. Like when I was trying to look up something with it, but I don't know if it's the same. Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
see it.
This.
Yeah, that's where I was trying to look. I was like, I'm not seeing it beyond when I tried to add the item, so I just
That
wasn't
is
sure if
weird.
you could do that.
I'm just checking on, like, I'm not using based off of like the campaign search. I'm using.
Oh, okay. That's what I was looking to
That might be
see.
why.
Hold on, let me look.
Oh, because it's. Oh, I know.
Yeah, a couple of things that I'm looking at is from like
From-
Waterdeep. I feel like I saw a couple of
It's
items.
from Waterdeep.
Yeah, the
Supplement.
cloak and the bracers.
I don't have braces of celerity. Braces of defense.
I guess we'll get some boring bracers then with the bow.
Pick
Because,
up
you
like
know.
a bag of holding or something.
We got rid of the longbow of bosses, didn't we?
Yeah, we gave it.
Gave it to
That's
the
really
kiddo.
annoying because I get the bracers of archery thing. I already proficient in short bow, but I become proficient in
It wasn't a
longbow.
short bow. Oh, it's.
I can then be proficient in both, not just the one I am, and then get +2 to the damage to it. So like.
Oh, wait, you want me to ring her and be like, hey, you want to get back?
Hey, can we get that longbow back?
You got 2 days shipping over there?
So I'm like, it's still would
Maybe
give
no
+2
two daddies,
to the
but-
damage, but it would just be like, no. I guess I'll just do that. Whatever.
You can always pick something up and then trade it in if you find the opportunity.
Yeah. How much would the boring bracers be? I wanted the cool ass cloak, cool ass dagger
Which
bracers.
boring braces
No.
were you thinking of? Or was
The
that
archery one, I guess, to give me +2 on my bow.
still good?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I already got this thing. Let's show a dagger, so I'm like, I guess we'll buff the other thing. How much is that?
What is it?
The bracers of archery.
Is that a rare item?
Nope, uncommon. I either want it uncommon or very rare.
Bracers of archery does what?
Wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with the longbow, which I didn't have, short bow, which I already have, and I gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls made with those weapons. So it just buffs it a little bit.
Oh, it's a
more.
+2.
Buffs the damage.
That's uncommon.
Yeah, it's not rare.
Okay.
So don't be overcharging. You don't got my other rare
I
thing.
don't want these.
What? What is this? I was looking at rings and cloaks.
Zosros finds you after you got a sheet.
He's like, hold up. These other rings are adorned with moonstones and unique wolfen bubbles made of silver. While wearing these bracers, you have immunity to damage from the moonbeam spell and have resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Okay.
And silver buttons.
You have dim light or darkness, you can use your action to cast polymorph
Eyes of the
yourself,
Eagle.
transform into
The last
Ooh, okay, never mind.
It's
Let's
just
look at these. If you come find me, I'm like literally sulking over
It's
here
on
in the
here, I
store.
can see it
While
to
you
2
were
miles.
one little wolf, you retained your
Ooh.
intelligence and charisma score.
And it's a uncommon,
Bracers
unattainable.
can't be used this way
so
until the
the
next
next
test.
so
Okay.
you're just there.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a
okay.
really cool
So
one.
literally, I think you get your shield and you have to come find me, alright?
I see
And
these,
I'm
like,
literally
really cool
sitting here
looking
disappointed
bracers.
because there's nothing in here. The very rare. I'm like,
I see
all
they
this
have
money
like
to
these
spend.
weird moonstones and also look like wolfy, and I'm like,
moon.
Pick
Fell
'em
moon.
up and I bring them over.
Yes. How much are these? I'm like, yes, right away. What is it?
It's the moonstone bracers.
You see the associate there is like very young. They're wearing like dark lipstick. They've got very like lots of like black eyeshadow. This is like
I mean,
a goth dragonborn,
my
essentially.
I'm like, oh, I like your wings. I'm trying to.
And she says, "Where did you find those?
The sassy tone.
Those are fabulous."
Okay. What's it? Yeah, where did you find these, Czar? And they're mine now? How much do they cost?
This is uncommon, or
It's a rare item.
Rare.
this is a rare. She says, "Hold on one sec. Let me check."
You require attunement.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see she's got
How long is it
super
for?
long
An hour
painted
for each
nails. As she's flicking through, she goes, "Who's that guy over there?" She's looking at Silverfang.
Oh.
None of your concern. Just keep looking for the prize.
None of this is
As I like get into her view, so you can.
Is he single?
Price, please.
It's a long story.
We'll work
It's
on
complicated.
that.
All right. Well, I finally found the card. It's gonna be 1,300.
Chump change.
Damn.
I'm like,
Y'all rolling it.
I'm rolling because I'm Kristen. I was like, I needed it.
What do these look like for you?
I mean, I guess I can make it be my own thing, right? It doesn't have to be exactly like this. Yeah, I guess. If it's leather, yeah, I would say definitely like black to match all my stuff. And then it says adorned with moonstone, so I definitely would keep all that. And like some of them be like kind of half crescent moons, like going up the side of it, kind of silver, like filigree on this black leather.
She says, "That's gonna look so good with your outfit.
I know, right? Like, tell us.
You're gonna look like a legend."
Facts. Here's your money. Chump change right here. 1,300, right?
Yep.
She'll be more than a legend with them.
What's your name?
Arm.
Zarzaros.
I'm Beatrix.
Nice to meet you, Beatrix.
Are you single?
What? Ooh. He is.
I'm DTF.
My God.
Wow.
Zarzaros?
To the paladin?
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
You can show me a little mercy in the bed.
Oh my God. I think like
Beatrix,
his
it's
blue
really okay.
his cheeks are turning like red.
At this point, I show up.
Are we done?
I'm like, yes.
Oh,
Thank
who are you? You match me.
Yes.
You go right along with me. I like your tattoo.
Your tattoo showing?
You did too.
It's probably like half closed.
You did too.
What is it?
Important.
You have such a growl to your voice. I like it.
Not right now. I'm like, this has been great, Beatrix.
Again,
Thank you
kind
so
of the
much.
blank stare.
Alright, I'm keeping you here.
Shoving them
At this,
out.
at the end of this point, I'd find you guys too, showing like, look what I found. There's the rosary on my
When we
forearm.
walk away, I say to these two,
She was asking questions. She seems suspicious.
Like, no, don't worry about it. She's just,
I think
word?
she just needed a friend.
what's the word?
She's just thirsty.
Thirsty. Thank you. I was like, what's the word? I was like, what's the word?
just
She's just thirsty. Oh
Yes.
my God. Like,
You
get
were
her a
looking,
drink.
you were looking for the eye of the eagle?
Eyes of the Eagle, yeah.
Eyes of the eagle? Is that like a goggle looking thing?
Yeah, it is, and it's
You can make it into whatever you want, but
yeah. It's just these crystal lens fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks. They rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across.
you see a large, burly looking dragonborn, like probably the largest dude you've seen in this store for a bit. And he's in front of these, this piece. He says, eye in the eyes of the eagle? This is actually, this ain't an eagle, it's a rock.
Yeah, I'm looking to see a little bit farther.
Sounds good. Is that uncommon or rare?
Uncommon.
It is, yeah, uncommon.
Cool. He goes, these are priced at 400 gold, if that's okay with you.
Fair enough with me.
And I'll hand him 400.
Sounds good. What do these look like?
I think for Gax, he changes them into just be like normal reading spectacles. I don't think he tries to make a cool like goggles out of them or anything like that. I don't think he has any use for actual goggles. So I think it's just normal.
Pagax.
Yeah. just normal glasses.
Cool. I think, is that it for everyone on their shopping spree?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all I can afford, anyways.
Cool.
If you want, I have enough money for one more uncommon item.
Eventually, you guys all meet back up in the center of the store. As you guys plan on what to do next, let's take a break. And we're back from break. You guys are within Rylex Rarities. You just finished your big shopping spree. Got some awesome items. What is it you guys are doing next? As you are in the Ludomentis Bazaar, this zigzag bazaar.
What time is it again?
It's evening
The
time.
night is young, Cedric.
8 or 9.
8 or 9. Come
It's
on.
dark out. The stars are
Night
shining.
is young. It's past my bedtime.
The smell of exotic foods,
Yes.
homely foods, drinks, people dancing out in the streets.
You know what I do? I go to Zarzaros, I'm like, Zarzaros, is it always this overwhelming here?
In the bazaar, yes.
Why?
People like it. Maybe not you, but people.
Stop rolling.
I look at our.
Eyes sting.
I guess we're in the minority. I also find this all a bit crass.
Yes, we
What?
heard debauchery earlier.
Crass.
It's just loud and lots of sounds and colors.
As I said, crass.
People like to spruce up their mundane lives sometimes.
Yes, of course. Can't deny them that fact.
Like
It's
that
just-
place over there
That place
points across the way to the drag. What is it called?
The drag silhouette. As you point
Drag
across,
silhouette.
you see like two drag queens that have just crazy amounts of drag on. They're just like. Yes, girl.
I'm gonna I want to buy Pascal some little glow sticks for him to go out there and
Some glow
I want him to
sticks.
go out there and be the Raven out there with his little just join out
Like,
there.
have you seen like the guys that do like the glove lights and they're like,
Yeah. He's like,
It's easy enough to go past a couple of street vendors and
Yeah.
find some glow
I
sticks
buy-
and
I
a
buy
couple of
those, yeah.
coppers.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's got some glow sticks. He starts playing with them. He's like shaking his big bum around.
Joins the crowd. I'm like,
What is he doing?
He's having fun. He's taking a break. I'm like, put up a little sign like tips appreciated. He's not finished.
monetize and
I gotta get 1,300 gold back.
I'm gonna recoup the losses.
I don't think you'll get 1,300 gold from these messes.
You can try making some money, give him a performance check.
Oh man.
No! I rolled 2.
You can do so with
now.
advantage with your glow sticks.
Oh boy, it wasn't that one. I literally rolled a 20 for him to do the other thing.
He doesn't add anything,
Yeah.
but
Am I adding anything?
no, because it's a roll for him. A 9.
Yeah. It's nice.
Uh,
Better than 1.
You see him sort of shimmying and shaking, but the tip jar is just. There's too much going on that others don't necessarily see it there laying on the ground.
A dancing raccoon, just another Tuesday.
There's nobody coming by and scoffing at him either.
So who are we gonna go see? What was his name? Something.
Silas.
Silas.
That was if we want to keep on business.
Is he awake at these hours?
I don't know.
So Silas messaged you guys to meet with him and Elf at the Pearly Fang. You also have potential speaking with the Dean Orion Gragley from the School of Astrology.
Okay.
Those are kind of your two main things at the moment.
I'm gonna assume that the Pearly Fang is probably a tavern.
The Pearly Fang is a tavern, 100%.
Yeah.
There's also things Senso Coliseum, whatever this dude
We have
is.
these two things to do in the Glamour District. One of them being right across from us right now.
That's the photo.
The photo.
Shall we take the photo and then head over to the Pearly Fang to meet with Silas? I think it might be a little too late to go talk to a dean of a school.
Well, isn't the school of astrology?
Yeah,
Would it not
said there was.
be best to talk to them when the stars are out? Would they not be at
Oh no,
most
they might be
active at
doing
these
administrative
hours?
during the day, so that might make them a little more available.
Would they not be more active during these times?
Well, wouldn't he be teaching during these times?
I don't know.
I thought you said last time that the school was jumping at night. Like when you told us something about one of them, that we were like, no, at night, and you were like, no, they're pretty, or the library, something was.
It was
the-
the School of Astrology would have a bunch of people there.
That night.
Yeah, it's astrology.
That's what they just said.
I mean, I do get the sense that it's probably active whenever we go. It just we might have to be working with whatever the schedule is.
Either way, we're going to the Imperial District,
Yeah.
which is a journey in itself.
Yeah. I think we should.
So then maybe we should just go take this photo and decide after if we want to sleep and connect with the items that we just bought and then go about our business tomorrow, or
What is the Senso Coliseum? This photo with the brazen balladeer. That one.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think it's on the other side of the district, though.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But we're in the district already.
Yeah.
I mean,
Two
staying in the
sides of it.
district means we could.
You have to
potentially
cross
knock
back over, but if you were to go to the Imperial District, you have to cross back over anyways.
Oh, okay.
so then shall we buy our clothes and then head out?
In a very awkward way, as I'm like half opening this door to a direction.
Yes.
I'm kind of blindly like I don't know. I don't understand this
Yeah,
yet, so I don't
absolutely.
know what exactly this is going to entail. So I'm like, oh no, sure.
As Gax is entering, Sam, you gonna look good.
Okay.
And then I walk in. I still have my eyes are still narrowed because like I'm trying to absorb like the least amount of information and not get overloaded. So I'm like, I walk in like this.
I cannot do drag justice, so all I'm going to ask for here is for you to give me a montage of what you would find yourself putting on to take this photo.
Oh, I think Argar is gonna be completely out of his, out of what is the word? Out of his wheelhouse for this. So he's, if someone like pulls him in a direction, he's like, okay.
Over here, honey. This will look fabulous on you. And hands you this like huge feather crown that's.
An Akbar.
Yes. Okay.
Gosh, fantastic. Wow.
Good.
That's
I
okay.
think Zarzaros finds like a wig with these huge dreads.
That's awesome. Start flipping it all over the place.
Glitter starts flying everywhere. from the dress.
Yes. Who's next?
Nixel's going to find the highest of high-heeled boots.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Fantastic, bro.
I want to be tall like everyone else.
What color are they?
Yellow.
Strut Queen.
Another thing, Argar, they would find something that matches like the kind of ragged bandages that are
Oh,
on these.
man.
So it's like loose fitting stuff.
That's awesome. Who wants to go next?
Cedric would be outside. This is a little too much for him. This is a little too much for Cedric. He's gonna take the
Mitchell's
photo.
Immediately noticing. Actually. Yeah, no, I think he's noticing that Cedric isn't in here. So I'm gonna. For the first time in his life, he actually dips below this, the door frame,
Yellow.
like to go outside.
I didn't realize that's where you were going with
Oh, I see you walk up.
Oh yeah.
My word, Nixel.
And I'm,
What a
These
get-
are like a foot tall boots.
What a get up.
and I think I'm saying, you should really partake. It's a team building exercise.
Seeing you say that in these boots, like, we were trained to not partake in the pleasures of the flesh, but I will gladly take a photo of the group. You look wonderful, though.
Gax and Ares.
Gax has found a wig that goes from blonde to hot pink.
Yeah.
And the wig itself hangs like just above his ass. So like just above where his tail comes out of his body, like that's where the hair ends. And you've noticed that he has taken feathers or something like that, and he's just stuffed his chest plate. Like, he has a huge rack.
Sabrina, you are killing it.
Sabrina.
Oh yeah. He gives a little snap to whoever said that, throws 50 gold on the table, and then just walks out.
Of all the people, Gax is not the one I thought that would go full on into this.
That's amazing.
He already transforms his body into various
I
animals.
suppose that's
Changing
right.
into a woman is like, okay. It's like, I can turn into a bear. This isn't cool.
Wait, do you
Badger.
also walk outside after
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
So you're the second one to walk out after
Yeah.
Nixel.
There is no, like, expression on my face. It is just, this is who I am.
Astonishing.
Yo, he clapped back on you on that. This is a party building exercise, though.
That is a good Nixel saying that about people.
Because he was just the one trying to leave
Of
the
all
party.
people, of all people. I'm just readying the camera as you walk out. Astonishing.
You got the selfie stick
Get all the
ready.
angles.
Yeah.
Aries, what you got going on?
That's a little harder for me.
Yeah, it is a little harder for you.
I guess I'm gonna look for some. I'm already out black, so
Something really poppy with color.
yeah, I'm gonna look for some purple
Like lavender
assless
purple.
chaps
Assless
and a purple vest, and maybe if there's like an ab t-shirt because to look like a dude underneath the vest and like a cowboy hat.
Damn.
Like an ab t-shirt, so it looks like that.
Full on West.
And I'm all in black, so it can't be black, and some purple assless chaps, purple vest, and a purple hat with a feather on it.
Excellent.
Wow.
Little spurs on my boots. So I'm just kidding.
Fantastic.
Spurs.
Cedric, are you ready for your picture?
Yes. I'm getting everyone in frame. Everyone ready?
At one
No.
point, I say, I while you're like preparing the shot, I sneak up behind you, and you haven't seen my attire, and you just see the plume of feathers.
Where is Aragar?
Oh,
great heavens!
When we set up the camera, he has the camera set up, right?
I think he was getting to explain that.
And he's timing it for us. I'm going to loop out a little pink scarf and lasso him in the picture with it around his neck for 2 seconds so he will be in the picture. I already got my pass, but y'all gotta get the pass. The last second with a little pink scarf, lasso it around his neck and be like, click! As you're there.
like falling in frame.
Like this around your neck. Just so
Love
you're
it.
there.
Excellent.
You all are absolutely fabulous.
Shit.
Thanks so much for coming by the drag
I have
silhouette.
a question. Am
Yes.
with these heels on, am I taller than any of these guys now?
You might be taller
No,
than
might
me,
be-
but
Yeah,
actually no. He has a foot long.
So you're
I
only
need to
like
know how tall.
If you're a
you're
foot,
only 4 feet, right, or 4.5?
3.5, yeah.
oh, they're a foot tall. You
So
wouldn't know them.
they're foot tall. So you would be significantly taller, but you wouldn't be
So
taller
what
than
told
that.
you
You'd be eye to eye with me.
You went from 3.5
You'd be
to
eye to
now
eye with
4.5.
me.
Oh, yeah, he ain't
4.5
taller than
feet
nobody
tall.
here.
Do you?
No, I'm 6 even.
Do you?
But if you're 4.5 and then you plus
I'm
1
3.5.
foot.
The only one you're
I
towering
thought you
over
were
is
4.5.
Pascal.
Wait, do you like? Is your expression like, oh, I'm still not quite tall enough? So,
I think I put them on and I'm like, I look down, I'm like,
Someone in big in the
wow.
boots.
And then I look up and I'm like,
Everybody else is wearing
Oh.
high heels. Well, minus Cedric.
wow.
You don't know
I
about
guess
this
that didn't work like I thought it would.
I'm half ten.
That's fair.
Oh, I'm trying to think how to swing the interaction. Deal. I can hold your boots. Okay.
No, that's not necessary.
I guess it's not really the same.
We got the picture, right?
You
like
forgot
a sheer
one
captain.
member of the
Oh yeah, I was
party.
gonna literally
Like,
hold him by the
yeah.
stilts. Yeah.
You forgot two members of the party. One member of the
Oh.
party,
Silverfang.
Pascal, comes
Oh.
out. He's wearing fingerless gloves with that black mesh top and like.
Okay.
And he's gotten into some lipstick.
And he's got some beautiful like red lipstick across his lips, and he hops on top of Cedric as you pull him in and just pieces. As you guys take the photo, you look around. Silverfang's gone.
As I'm like,
No!
but I had to be in the picture.
I meant to ask him when we were on the boat about if he had to meet up with Foxfire and all that, and I didn't.
Actually, I can't find him. I have to find person.
I noticed he's gone, but it's so crazy. I'm like, I can't like try to track anything.
You can try to track, yeah.
I have locate creature. He can't be farther away than a mile.
Creature doesn't work on humanoids.
What?
Does it?
Yep.
I don't have
Creature.
great survival though. Is that what you're using for tracking?
It would be locate person if you could.
I don't have great that. I can't investigate instead.
Excuse me. It says a creature of a specific kind, such as a human or a unicorn.
Oh.
Such a.
What's it called? Locate
So,
creature.
For the one time I did read it correctly.
Oh, you sure about
For
that?
the first time
You
I
sure
read it
about
correctly.
that?
Locate creature, 4th level divination.
Load.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 4th level spell. That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Why is
the
it
spell
taking
can locate
forever?
a specific creature known to you or the nearest
No,
creature of a specific kind, such as a
No,
human
no,
or
no,
a
no, no. He
unicorn.
literally told Nixon not to go off.
Locate creature.
Yeah, facts. What's that about?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he's Shadow Daddy,
It
so.
says you have to see it
No,
within
no.
30 feet at least
This man doesn't
once.
get a pass.
He
But I
gets a
just
pass.
describe
He gets a
coordinating
pass
with-
all day long.
Different
Everyone has to
touches
be held
can
by
be
their
effective.
consistency.
The spell can locate a
He's
creature
fast.
known to you.
For
or
me.
the nearest creature.
Not the judge.
Yeah.
Judge.
No.
No. Silverfang is not a human, so it doesn't work.
Okay, can I roll like investigation? To
Well, I
try
mean,
to,
if he's not a human, then like, what is he? A creature?
Or he's an elf.
he's a what is he? No,
Well,
he's not. He
humanoid.
looks like that, but he's
Yeah, no,
not.
I'm being.
Yeah.
I'm
I
being
thought he was something
facetious
else.
with the
He's a drow.
Like,
He is.
Someone roll me 4d6s.
4d6s.
maybe Ares, because she's her NPC.
We can always roll one, whatever. I don't know. I didn't
I
roll
have
something.
3 over here.
I have a
for
bunch,
a total
but-
of 11.
We'll just roll one. Oh,
No
just-
one be involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all 4 of us roll one.
Oh,
1, 2,
okay.
3, 4. Just roll with us. 1. Just roll 1.
Oh.
D6, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is good or bad. Do you want to do
Add
high
them,
or low? I
add
don't
them
know.
all together.
5, 10, 13.
14.
14. So you guys were looking around in the drag silhouette shop doing this thing for 14 minutes.
No.
So he can go 60 feet
Per minute.
For 6
No,
seconds.
For 6
for
seconds.
6
That's a lot of quick math.
Wait. Hold on. Where do I find the
Man is
thing?
fast.
The whole thing.
So what is that? 600 feet per minute times 14.
Yo,
Yeah,
he's
just
long
about,
gone.
yeah, he's way over.
He's long
He's
gone.
8. He could potentially be 8,400 feet away.
If
which
it was in a
is more than
straight
mile.
line from us.
Which, by the way,
We
is
don't have anything like that.
stupidly
I feel like we have
fast.
something,
That is
like,
very
with hacking
fast.
That, you would get better
That
with
would be
that.
him sprinting.
Yeah.
What is he
He
sprinting?
is not sprinting even at half that. That's what
That's still 4,000.
4,000, yeah.
I mean,
And your spell
that's
goes
only
up to 1,000. I think by the time you notice, that spell does not work.
Sad.
Him?
Okay. I wouldn't have noticed because I stayed outside the shop.
8,000 feet.
Oh, yeah, never
It's like
mind.
a mile.
Yeah, we wouldn't notice him slip out or not go in and walk away.
Actually, not if y'all
No,
kept coming out distracting me.
I thought,
I don't have any like extra better tracking thing if I'm turning to this wolf.
My prime.
The only thing you could do from now, you
Yeah,
tried
it's like-
using magical means, would be just a natural survival check to track.
I have great survival.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't know if
Oh,
I'd
that's
get
my
anything
fault. I
better
heard-
with the.
I could
with the
I
wolf.
could
Way
sending
different
him.
no.
Sending spells aren't working.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Wait, just do we know? We did the math on this. He's not in anywhere near the weird phase of his moon phase, right? Like where bad things happen, right?
We're
The,
No.
the
No.
new moon
Okay.
is
I
not
was like, I remember
tonight.
what it was. New moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new moon is in
It's like a crescent right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it'd be in
Oh, I'm gonna have words for this man.
a week and a half.
Upon noticing him being gone, I'm gonna say, wasn't he just berating Nixel for leaving the party?
I'm gonna stand here with my hands on my hips and my assless chest. Which I have my pants on underneath, FYI. Okay, my black pants are on underneath. I'm gonna stand here like, are you kidding me?
I think like you turn around and for a second we don't know that you have pants on, so you go, my word.
Relax. It's my nice little mist walker armor underneath.
Oh, thank heavens.
Well, it does us no good just standing here. Where do you think he went? We either follow him or we go to our next thing.
Follow
did
him
he
in
tell,
these get-ups.
Did he? Yeah, no, that's coming up. Did he tell us where Foxfire would be in Avania before, back when we were talking about anything, like meeting them?
No.
I can't remember any of that. So we don't know
He did say that they would be going to the school.
of
Astrology.
They didn't say. He didn't say.
how many schools are there,
3.
and they're all in the Imperial District, which is
Yeah.
where we're heading. Okay, well I think I'd be like, well, we're gonna go. Let's finish what we're doing, I guess, on our way, like we said. But I'm gonna take a look at the schools, I guess.
So the Imperial District is basically, Zarzos, you would know that it's like just a giant courtyard. It's got the Domitian Palace in the center, and then there's like a nice, beautiful looking like masoned courtyard essentially, and on all of these different like outlets to it with like large hedges and things like that. You've got the Pearly Fang, you've got the Archives of the Draconis Primordius, and you've got the Threen Academy with the 3 different schools, all in that one area behind like a gated like stronghold essentially.
Do I know a way to get in, or is it like special access only?
It is not special access. You can walk in, walk out. The Pearly Fang is just a straight up tavern, but it's just made like the elite class. It's catering to the elite class. You can still go in it if you're a commoner, but you're less likely to afford anything.
Oh my god. Okay. If wait, sorry. So you said that the tavern's just right across the street from the place, or do we have to get?
You have to get into the Imperial District. You got to go up another level.
Oh, okay.
Which is another ferry ride.
You do have to cross back over, yeah. We can easily skip past that whole ordeal and just say you guys get across if that's what you want to do.
How long does that take?
Oh yeah.
Like when we? How long would it be till we got over
This
there?
the channel that's closest to it. The large lake from where you came was like the longest possible route because of the nature of the map. But if you go over next to where the actual like stronghold is, it's a pretty short channel ride. So So it wouldn't take more than a couple of minutes.
So then what you'd say it's probably around like 9:30 right now? Or
Yeah, 9:30 to 10, somewhere in there.
I didn't notice anything suspicious when we came out, like any other things. Like, he probably just went off on his own, but I don't notice anything, like, sus, like somebody else came and got involved, or like any other footprints or
Passive
things.
perceptions? No.
Before we left, obviously. Like,
I'm
safety.
assuming he didn't come in with us when we went into the...
When you guys left the rarities and started talking about going to the drag silhouette is when he just slipped away.
That little scoundrel.
It's a crowded place. It's pretty easy to.
Can't blame him. He's a man on a mission.
I can blame him. He just got through telling me not to split off.
Yeah,
I can
but
blame him.
he's not a part of the group. He has his own mission.
He sure likes to act like it.
Alright, calm down. Missions also semi-aligned. Are we going over that way to that stuff so we could finish? Like, I would say
If that's where you guys want to head, yeah. The Senso Coliseum is over on that side, but you'd have to go a little bit further on walking if you wanted to go there first. It's up to you guys.
We can always talk to Silas later. Or we can talk to him when we come back. Also true.
This conversation happening all in drag is hilarious.
No, that's all.
Oh no, mine is still going down. I have not taken my shit off.
I'm taking mine
whatsoever.
off. Mine is off.
I do not feel
Cannons.
I do not feel uncomfortable. They hit me in the face every once in a while.
I do not want to be like bright and noticeable, like the purple
This
stuff.
just looks
I
a
want
little
my
bit like, oh,
black
sorry.
stuff. Black and blue hair.
So, where is it you all are going? For me, the DM, to know where you are going.
So in order to complete this, we all have to. Did we already take the photo, or do we have to take the
We
photo?
have the
and tell us
photo.
specific
There's
photo?
another photo in the Glamour District with the brazen balladeer at the Central
But that's
Coliseum.
on the way to the school.
And the Imperial District, where we're going, where the schools are, we get a token from each school and completion of the Pearly Fang eating challenge. It's right across from one of the schools, right?
Excellent.
Do you, in hearing that, do you still have the belt of belching? Is that what it was?
He would still be
No.
wearing it. We
Well,
never,
yeah, no,
we never
I-
got rid of
I
it.
still have it on.
He's still
Belt
ravenous.
of the
Yeah.
Hellhound.
I've just been every periodically
Did I say
just
belching?
summoning good berries and then just handing it. to
That's
the-
right.
He's gonna eat little treats.
Yeah.
Every-
So you'd be perfect
Little
for that.
supplements, yeah.
You'd be perfect for that
I
eating
will
challenge.
be.
True.
So onward and outward.
So what? Photo, pub,
I think
place.
Photo
So-
school.
The Senso Coliseum would be on the way back from the Imperial District to the Industrial if we want to wait on that one.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, we should do the Imperial ones.
Oh yeah, okay.
So just go to the Imperial, then on our way back to
Yeah.
the Hall of Soothing Silver, we can catch the
The
Coliseum.
photo. Yeah.
Is it
Cool, you guys make your way across on another ferry.
the same people?
No, not the same people.
You say you have to say the other.
Two relatively normal-looking Dragon Boy. There's no like infected one or anything like running amok. You guys cross over, and you see these giant gates, huge, about 40, somewhere between 40 and 50 foot tall doors that basically need multiple Dragonborn to sort of like crank it and move it open. They are currently open. There's no one there that's like closing them shut and opening them again, closing them shut. That's not happening. It's more for show and if they were under siege. So there's this large granite staircase that rises up probably in like 50 feet, all the way up to the top where you guys reach it, and as you are looking out you can see on your left the Threen Academy of Sorcery, which has the 3 different schools of magic there. You can see each one completely different from the other. the School of Melody, the School of Biomancy, and the School of Astrology. The School of Melody, you can see a bunch of different Dragonborn kobolds and chameleon folk that are sort of like strumming lutes and playing flutes and things of that nature. The Biomancy one looks quiet. There's not much going on. You can see hums of like green energy every now and again in a window, but for the most part it looks pretty closed off and dark. Some of the rooms that you're seeing the green energy, they're coming from like the higher spots where you presume maybe some offices of maybe some of the mentors or the monitors, essentially, that would be there for the evening. And lastly, the domed building of the School of Astrology, which has totally glass ceiling. There's no spyglass or anything coming out. It's just like glass ceiling, but you can see lots of motes of starlight all within the space. Tons and tons. It's almost like the night sky that's above you is like emanating that entire place, at least in the domed section. On your right, you can see a pathway that leads over to a 2-storied tavern. On it, you can see a giant, like, dragon fang down the middle. Pearly white, pearly fang tavern. And 2 stories, the bottom story being Zarzros, you know to be where actually Dildrich Evigi is like, he works there, your friend. And the second story being, the first story being like the bar area, and the second story being more like an inn of sorts. And lastly, on the right, you see the archives of the Draconis Primordius. You've got essentially like Zarethian tree roots that are just sort of like flowing all throughout this stonework masonry. It goes up 3-4 stories tall, and that space is lit, but there is almost no activity over there. It's like dead quiet. And that's right across from the main picture frame, which is the Domitian. Right in front of you, after you see past like all the flowers and hedge gardens and things of that nature, you see this gigantic castle. Rectangular frameworks, but still keeping to the traditional like Japanese pagoda style, where it climbs up in stories, so there's like multiple towers of pagodas. And then within the middle space, there's like a courtyard area, and then in the center behind that, which is crusted into the actual back of the mountainside, the cliffside, is the main building, which is kind of like triangular in a way, like a rounded triangle, and you can see tons of lights on in that area. But the Domitian, you can see tons of, not tons, but you can see immortals that are stationed at the front gates of the Domitian.
Well,
To the academy or the Pearly Fang?
I think the academy.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna come back.
To the academy.
Probably Fang will stay open.
Cool. As you go to the academy, the Threen Academy of Sorcery, and make your way into the inner reaches of it, you guys get to the door. You are kindly invited inside. unlike the other two schools where you saw a mix of species, inside here, anyone that you see is clearly visible because it's dark in here, but they emanate a glow.
The people do?
The people do. On different parts of their body. Some it's on the palms of their hands, some it's on the back of their necks. There's others that it's flowing throughout the fins of their face. Others you can see emanating from like a chest piece or like the side of the hips, that area. And it doesn't really matter if they're gem dragon born or if they're a chromatic dragon born. You guys are immediately met by one of the monitors there. They are green dragonborn. They have just a simple glow to their lips. And they greet you. They say, "Hello, I am Adrian. I am a monitor here at the School of Astrology. You are quite a large party. Is there someone you are here to meet this evening?"
Is there something specific?
The only name you guys know is of the dean, Dean Orion Gragley. Yeah.
Orion.
You mean to speak with the dean? Right this way. Starts leading you inside through these quartz floorways where it kind of mimics a little bit of Tamara, like the Hall of Soothing Silver, but inlaid throughout is like blue tiling. And you recognize that they also have kind of like a color scheme going on where everyone walking around is wearing these white kind of monastic robes with blue lacing and or like blue pendants here and there, or like a checkered piece that goes along within their pant legs. And they slowly start taking you up a spiraling staircase up to one of the side towers, where they knock on the door and they say, "Dean Orion, I have a group of individuals here to see you. I don't believe they were scheduled, but you said to bring anyone that needs your attention immediately, so here they are." The door quietly swings open with no sound. There's no squeaking of it. It's perfectly smooth. And gliding out, comes a man, another dragonborn, but he's got tons of this glowing energy within him. It runs through the arms, it runs through his fins, it runs through his horns, it runs down the sides here into his, up until it gets to about his knee where it starts to like fade out. So he is basically lighting this place up. There are no torches in here, it is just them walking around.
What color did you say this light was?
White.
White.
And you said he was floating?
Yes, he's like slightly levitating.
That's awesome.
He says, "Welcome, welcome. I am Dean, the High Astromage, Orion Gragley. What can I do for you? Is there some pressing matter that you come to speak with me about?"
Is the door closed? Or are we in the
this
hallway?
great hall, are we?
You're just kind of out in the hallway. He dismisses his monitor and says, "If you would like to speak in private, we certainly can. Otherwise, I can show you around the halls.
This conversation's better in private, I think.
And find your way inside. Find a seat, if you may, if you wish." And leads you all inside and closes the door behind him softly.
I'm kind of, while this is happening, I'm listening, but I'm mostly looking around the perimeter of this kind of where we are in the enclosed space.
Entering the space, you see. Everyone, give me a perception check, please.
Boom. That's gonna be a 2.
Or investigation. That'll work too.
I'll change that to investigation. That'll be 8.
23.
Perception
or
or
investigation?
investigation. Yeah.
23 investigation.
Shield gives me advantage. Nice. Dirty 20.
It's too dark.
11 investigation.
Cool.
27 perception.
Nice.
Advantage
Also
on
investigation.
advantage on all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Couple of things. As you walk inside, there are plenty of spots to sit here, but they're all created by astral projection. Every seat here, basically, if you go and glide over to it, feels like velvet, but it's not velvet. It's not actually there. There's no chair there. It is just an astral thing that is sitting there. His desk is in pristine condition, almost to the point where, like, it's a surgeon's desk, where everything is lined up straight. And I think the room gives you this sense of, like, he is very type A personality. This is a very to-the-point kind of person. As for some of the checks that you guys made, some high checks here, there is a particular thing that sticks out to you guys the most, and it is a translucent. It's not like the astral projection. It is literally for lack of a better term, this is a star. And it is in the form of a bearded dragon. And it is sitting on his desk, just sort of breathing, just puffing. It watches you guys come in. And as Orion walks forward and sits down at his desk, he just sort of like gives it a pat, and it blinks its eyes as if in acknowledgement, and continues to stare. And you see Orion says, "Don't mind. This is an aspect, a tiny fallen star."
I thought I was gonna have to do like a nature check or an arcana check to be like, is this an actual dragon that's just sitting here?
This is not a dragon.
It's
this
a
is an
bearded
aspect. Yes.
Yeah. I was more afraid of like, is this person like Tiamat just in disguise? Like
It's just a
dragons
4 foot long, starry, bearded dragon. You guys know what those look like,
Yeah.
right? They're little like Gila monster things, but small.
Yeah.
And he says, "So, you have asked for privacy. What is it that you have brought to talk about?"
Before the questions happen, with my high perception roll, I think the main thing that I was focusing on while looking at his space was any connection to my father.
Your father, you know now, is a moonstone dragon, which obviously deals in just basically fae and star magic. So, and you know that Viliandrel had some play in the Mecca.
Yeah.
Immediately when you got there, someone mentioned him, right?
Yeah.
He's well known in this space. He obviously was on the council. He's been around the Imperial District. So I think passive insights would tell you that he would probably know a little something at least about Viliandrel. Specifically that name and not Gosk.
Yeah. Actually, it'd be even more interesting if he knew Gosk's name. But, alright.
With my 23 investigation, do I notice anything specifically about Loch Thum and different versions of Loch Thum? Any notes scribbled on chalkboards? Any students mumbling?
Oh, yes. I think in multiple places.
Do I hear different versions at all? Or what are they versions? What are they?
In this room,
Batches.
Batches. Thank you.
there are multiple inscriptions in Draconic about Loch Thum. But even on like a high investigation check, I think you recognize the name but can't put any of the rest of it together.
Yeah. I'm just looking for
Right.
specifically like.
But
like
Loch
batch
Thum
X,
is
batch
definitely
X.
being studied here.
But I'm looking for batches specifically. Is there any mention of batch XYZ?
Would you roll?
23.
Like
I get that I don't get the science behind it. I'm just looking for. Is there a batch 23? Blah 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 blah. Batch blah blah blah.
I don't think there's any batches.
I don't see any. So it's definitely Loch Thum, but there's no mention.
It's definitely
what
Loch
batch it
Thum,
is.
but there's no mention to what batch it is. It is like a constant research topic.
I see.
So it seems like they know about it, but they don't know, like, they
Well-
just know about it.
Well,
type of deal.
Well,
No,
I think
they
they
don't
keep
write-
iterating on the batches.
Yeah, they probably don't have it written down which batch it is because it's such common knowledge between them. Like, oh yeah, we're on batch blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, I had a question about Viliandrel and what you might know about him.
It is funny, the stars told me someone would be coming to speak about him.
And the stars told me you had the answers. So,
A friend to a friend. A star mate. Well, as you know, we here at the Academy of Astrology use aspects, constellations, phases of the moon. These are all utilized in astromancy. It's a magic that must be utilized in cautious ways, as it wields obviously cosmic power, very sensitive power. You see, Viliandrel, he was a moonstone dragon, obviously chaotic magic. And it's funny you should ask about him, because recently some of my monitors were looking into the Ari. Ari is Orrery. If you guys know that, if you don't know that word, it's basically like
I forget what it means.
I've lost my train of thought. He says, you can. Where was I? Completely lost it.
Talking
there.
about the Ari, basically something about a premonition. Yeah.
Oh, the monitors were looking through the Ari, and they had noticed some large amounts of chaotic magic over by Gorathak's Ma. I'm not Are you familiar with Gorthak's Maw?
We passed by on the way here.
Well, that was known to be Viliandrel's lair of sorts, which, being a face-stone dragon, can cause all sorts of frequency changes and chaotic magic. However, the chaotic frequencies have changed slightly. Obviously, we know of the incoming invasion force or whatever it may be out there. We're not quite sure yet, but it's changing the way that magic is working, and it makes me fearful of some past events that had occurred in our own school not but about 30 years ago.
Would it have anything to do with Vlankesh?
You are quite some knowing people. How do you know of Vlankesh?
How do you know of Because I've met him.
You've met him?
Briefly. Very briefly. But I know him.
You're sure this Vlankesh that we're talking about?
Was at the School of Astrology. Was a judge.
What is his reaction when Argar says judge?
A deep inhale.
So it seems you know of, well, at least what Viliandrel was as well then. A judge.
Indeed, their stories go hand in hand.
And what of Kronsatek?
That's a name that we haven't heard in a long time.
What do you know of him?
I know less about him.
Please enlighten me, Professor.
Dean. He's a dean. At least his name is Dean. His name is Dean Orion. Dean is his title.
Dean
And deans
Grab-
are still professors.
Grab something. Grab something.
His name is Dean.
Dean is his title. And
Not to be
deans are still
confused with his
professors.
nickname, Jimmy.
Dean Orion.
I can't say much on Kronsatek, but since you all know so much already, there's not much that I feel I need to withdraw from. Let me start from the beginning. Vlankesh Lak Drokar. He was dismissed from our board of directors for manipulations to a serum, a creation of ours, known as Loch Thum. Using this aspect, and he points to the bearded dragon. At first, Loch Thum was used as a healing agent. Basically strengthened life force. The ability to prolong life, but not indefinitely. Vlankesh, being the ambitious astromage he was, began to merge some of these ideas within the school of biomancy, leading to biological enhancements, as he shows the glowing within him. Things like improving taste profiles in drinks, faster recovery and boosts to spellcasting, and eventually leading to becoming a common body enhancement, such as my Loch Thum within that flows within me.
Are these permanent?
The Loch Thum enhancements?
Yes.
Yes. and they can pass down genetically from the biomancy. Seeing the potential benefits to his ambitions, Fwankesh took his experiments to the next level by introducing catalysts. Blood from dragons, lavrosite, and even extracts from snuff in the Veshlands. These, let's call them improvements, caught the eye of the council, who eventually shut down his more ambitious research, claiming the alterations as disrupting the cosmic harmony of the individual. This is where Viliandrel comes in, as he was the judge at the time. He led this decision to shut down Fwankesh's operations, his research, what he had looked over for the past 30 to 40 years of his life. Quite a project. Rumors are that Fwankesh continued to research in quiet with unknown benefactors. Eventually he was found out that he was mapping neural pathways, going down deeper routes in biomancy, and DNA fingerprinting. On this account, he was banished, and he hasn't been heard from since.
Well,
That's what you think.
yeah. I can honestly say that the invasion that is coming into Agaros is 100% tied to him.
That is deeply concerning and must be in the Immortals and the Great Mullah must be immediately.
That's
told.
only that's the middle. I didn't even start at the beginning.
Kron Zatek is also a part of this invasion.
How is that possible?
That's what we want to know.
We already are starting to understand how that's possible.
Kronzatek was in history 300 years ago. Even the most advanced Lochthum that we knew of at the time couldn't have prolonged his life that long.
But we know someone that was researching how to pioneer the Lochthum.
Unless,
They are together.
who was together? Kronzatek and Fwankesh?
Yes.
And one other, who we do not know the identity of.
Their ambition is just, it's bigger than just taking over Agaros.
Well, what is it? Because I've been trying as hard as I can to figure that out from the army, and it hasn't been working.
You've heard of Ziltha?
I have not.
Now we're at the end.
Should we bring it back then?
At the very beginning, when the plague started, that was the beginning of when Kronzatek and their plan started. They started the plague. The plague contains snuff and
The snuff has the plague, right?
Yeah. It's the snuff and the drug that they have, and then they're manipulating it magically to turn
Yes.
people into zombies that fight for them.
the plague started from the combination of snuff and the drug that were created, and then it was warped with magic to transform people into these draconian zombies that fight for Grunzatek.
Not dragonborn, not lizard folk, something
In between,
Monstrosities.
they were able to do this by taking up lavrosite and using that on top of the snuff and the drug to change it.
And saying that, I look to Nixel to make sure that I'm on the right track. Because I think I am.
I think that the plague came first, and then they used the plague to put it into the snuff. Not the snuff made the plague.
No, I think the drug and stuff like that kicked off the plague and started everybody getting
Because
sick.
remember,
because the
the
plague,
plague
happened when I was young.
But the plague needs to be ingested. So there
Yeah.
needs to be a carrier. The carrier is the snuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where that when I
But
was
it
Archangel,
also-
the plague was not ingested. It was passed through a cold. You could catch it.
Yeah, but it was also stated that the plague itself infected people differently.
That's
Humans.
Yes.
Could be.
Yeah, and on top of that, it was also stated that they didn't necessarily start it off in the snuff. That they also, how they infected the lizard folk people in the beginning was they
With the
infected the
fish.
fish that they had for the
That's
the
what
roll.
people I don't think the
Yeah.
snuff started the plague. They just used the snuff to transmit the plague.
Yeah. After they built up the criminal underworld to supply it, which is fucking wild.
And now this army rolls in on the Mecca. Not only that, but have you heard of Archendale?
I have not.
It is the biggest city-state in my homeland, the Dalelands. It's now ruined. The very people used in this army.
The Dalelands is to the west of us, right?
East?
Or
You
east?
went west to get here.
Oh yeah, so then it's the east.
It is a nation far to the east, beyond
the continent.
the blue out there.
Ocean.
Yeah.
The secondary cities.
Yes.
Yeah, but I gotta. Excuse me. I don't say that, but my face goes like that. Secondary.
Dean, what? How many iterations of the Lochthum did Fwankesh create before he was banished?
Actually, yeah.
He pulls out a record book.
13. What?
Basically, kind of like a starry notebook with moving constellations that sort of form in and out of the pages, and he pulls it out of the book and throws it up. You can see kind of almost like a chemical structure, but it's actually just constellations. And he says, this was the final batch that we use now, and that was 35.
Wait, that's the batch you are on.
That is the current batch. Yes, we have stopped all manipulations to it ever since Fwankesh departed.
Zuma
Can someone
mentioned-
remind me? Oh, sorry.
Zuma mentioned you rolled back to 35, implying that there's more.
It is notable that there would be more, yes, because he was found out, and he probably still has access to that, especially if you guys have met him. He's probably still been working on it.
But 35 was safe.
35 was the last safe batch.
Is
I
there
could
any
be wrong,
way-
but I feel like I remember the number 82 for some reason.
Is there any way to
87.
test
Oh,
to be
87.
sure
Like, I
what
think
batch?
You
the
said, yes,
Lochthum
someone said
is?
87 something.
Yeah, I think it. Hold on.
We can use the Ari.
We don't have any Lochthum. We could have gone Lochthum from
35,
Zuma
Threen
to test it.
Academy.
Really not write it down? Son of a bitch.
Dean, I need you to understand something. The people invading Asgore right now, They're in league with.
Oh yeah.
They're in league with many different entities, and one of them is named the Whisperwing. I used to be a member of the Whisperwing, and if they're bringing war to your lands, and you fight back, and you fail, you will lose.
I appreciate the sentiment, and I mean no disrespect. Our army is quite capable. However, the people that you speak of, Kronsetek, Fuankesh, this other person that you do not know of, they are very high threats, and I take this extremely seriously. Please understand that. Our conversations here will be kept private unless you would want me to deliver a message for you.
To the mullah?
I'm concerned about the slipper. I'm still juggling all the details, but I think that these people have unlocked, and if they're in league with Fuankesh, and you just mentioned DNA fingerprinting, then I'm concerned that he's found a way to do that reliably. And if he has, it could spell disaster come the Asgore Idol.
The best carrier for it would be the slipper.
You see, he throws up an astral projection of like a piece of paper and a quill, waves his finger, and it starts to sort of like sketch out a note in Draconic, wraps itself,
Can I read it?
bundles
I'd like to
itself.
say, can I read
You
it?
guys would see that it's basically writing an urgent notice for you guys to give to either an immortal general or the Great Mullah himself. Basically, this is free entry to anywhere that the Great Mullah would deem unnecessary. And he says, use this to get into the archives of the Draconis Primordius. There you may be able to uncover some of more of the truth that you require.
Where can we learn more about Kronsetek?
Much of the archives were scrubbed. Hence why this aspect's problem. A fallen star has no name.
Then I think this might aid.
And I pull out the Book of the World.
Oh.
The Book of the World. Where did you ever find that?
I mentioned Vonkash.
He scurries through a bunch of different notes trying to like sort of like figure out how he got that. He can't wrap it around his head that Fuankesh had it. And you see, he says, that book has a brother. You see, the dragons do not control the stars. The dragons control the land, the seas. Obviously, our creator deity, Asgarath, resides here, created Toril, but he knew that power could not be commanded by just one species alone. The species that commands the stars, the brother of that book, lies with the elves.
You mentioned Asgarath. Sotha is of a similar nature, but opposite.
To Zotha?
To Asgarath. To
Asgarath is the creator, god of Toril. Zotha is the devourer.
Most of this information, once again, there was a purge of information around the time that Kron Zatek was a judge. That is kind of the only information that still exists. However, if you go to the archives of the Draconis Primordius, meet with some of the archivists there, and potentially you'll be able to uncover some more of the truth. On the other hand, perhaps you may find an elf that has the brother of that book.
No
Fucking
way.
Silas. He better still be in that pub.
Why does it have to be him?
You see, the monitor comes back in, knocks on the door, and he says, "One moment, just see to that real quick." And he gets up, walks over. You see, he is whispering under his breath, and he turns back to you guys, and he says, "Excuse me, you all seem to be capable adventurers. There seems to be a problem at the Pearly Fang. We're getting high signals of astral magic. You must hurry there quickly."
Silas.
That elf you're talking about is probably there too.
Oh.
Just saying. I am just saying this right now. They're probably there.
And then with
We
a
should
massive
go.
huff, yeah, I stand up.
He flows the note over to you guys. Go as quick as you can. And that's where we'll end our session.
I was gonna say I had the book away. that shit ain't going out unless I need to.
And you're like, that book is mine.
I only bring that out when I know it needs to come out.
Thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks for running.
And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Check us out next Thursday.